Come on. Yeah, the fabulous 8-Bit Bros program. You can check them out here on Ironic Radio Network. 8-Bit Bros. That's number 8. Then bit. Then bros. One word. I strongly encourage you to stay tuned for that. And if you want, they also have a Facebook page and a much better live show. Anyway, 8-Bit Bros, 8 p.m., Ironic Radio Network.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means.
We do know what that means. It is time for another extravaganza called the 8-Bit Bros. I am filling in for Ren, and I am not on any camera. I am camera-free, so I am the disembodied voice of the 8-Bit Bros. This is not a family-friendly show, folks, so take the time and put your kids in the closet. I've always wanted to say that.
Yeah, we're getting a long fade tonight because Ren's not here. Welcome back to another fun-filled fact debacle we like to call the 8-Bit Bro Show. Center box gets a no circle, no square, no soup for you. No Ren. To the left, that's me, Web Boy. You know us by now. To the right, 846 miles south, the one and only Thumpin' Loud. And, well, Jim Mendrinos is in the house. He's in that box at the top with no name, no picture.
Nothing.
That's him.
That's me.
And in the other box, you should know who she is. She's been here before. It's Jenya. You're going to say your own last name because I'm going to butcher the shit out of it.
I'm used to this.
Yeah.
No one can actually pronounce my name.
Pronounce it?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Kostov.
No!
Oh, come on.
Stasiev?
Do it again. Guys,
No, it's not happening. I'll butcher it.
it's fine.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm going to butcher it. So,
Oh, that's really nice.
nope, I'm going to leave it up to you. Go ahead. This
Okay.
way. At
My
least-
first name is Jenya
Yeah, that I know.
with a G because everyone tries to spell it with a J for no reason whatsoever.
That's like my name. My last name gets started with a K all the time.
Oh, yeah, and it's an N. Yeah.
Oh,
It's because that's real close.
Yeah, I know.
it's very close.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you drink enough, they look the same too.
True.
You gotta drink a lot and be sideways.
All right, and my last name is Starsev with a C, and everyone's like Star Q, and it just, whatever.
Because you got that funky spelling because you're...
No, it's not. It literally is spelled. It's her last name is just like my last name. It's actually spelled and pronounced just like it fucking looks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got one of those names that isn't pronounced the way it looks.
No.
The way it looks, it's Mendrinos.
Yes.
That is true.
That's
That is
Mendrinos.
true.
That actually
Mendrinos.
sounds more Greek than
It-
Mendrinos.
I know it does. Mendrinos sounds like vaguely Eastern European,
Right.
like I'm from some Baltic nation that got taken over.
Right. Like, oh, maybe
Some Baltic
Bosnia.
nation that got taken over and the people all moved to Las Vegas.
That's usually what happens when you take over a Baltic nation.
What are you drinking tonight?
Water.
You're a liar. There's a green bottle right there.
It's hiding.
Yeah.
I strategically placed it. So
That's a non-alcoholic Heineken.
No, let's just put it this way. The Russians drinking Italian.
Oh, she's got her a little bit of a artois going on, huh?
I am very open-minded in terms of other cultures' alcohol. And
Yes.
food actually. Food as well. I would eat anything if it doesn't have insects in it.
I have recently my new YouTube fetish is Asian street food.
Ugh.
I thought he was going
There's
to
a
say
lot of good
Asian
Asian
street.
Yeah, like we're talking like the egg toast, like Korean street food, Taiwanese street food, Japanese street food, like all of the like odd little things that they have, like egg bread and shit like that, all the different noodles and
When I was in Korea, I was there on an AFE tour, So it's me, it's 3 or 4 other comics, and then it's a whole bunch of military personnel that make sure we don't get kidnapped. And I'm literally walking up eating every street food that's humanly possible. It's
Hell yeah.
You need to taste everything in all these countries. When you go to another country, you need to eat the local food.
Yeah, it has literally become my obsession on YouTube. That's
Try it.
that's what I've got running on the side now.
The only thing I turned down was dog. They asked me if I
dog
wanted to
is
eat dog, and I was
terrible.
Well, it's because they told you it was dog.
Well, yeah, I bet you can't tell the difference.
Sure, just have a Chinese fried dumpling.
Well, I just actually had a conversation about it the other day. Is that I personally here in the United States would never condone that kind of behavior because here in the U.S. dogs are kids essentially the way they're treated here in the States. So here I would completely be against the idea of it, but to go to another country where it's culturally accepted, it's just part of what they do, I can't see myself having a problem with it, and I would potentially go ahead and see, if it was offered to me, I would try it.
You would eat a dog.
I wouldn't eat my dog. This is the variant on it though, because I'm looking at it culturally speaking. It's rude when somebody offers you food especially in any impoverished area. It is extremely rude to turn it down, and I wouldn't want to be that asshole. I know that sounds weird, me being an 8-bit bro, that I would take that kind of approach to it, but I wouldn't want to be that guy that was like, "No, fuck your food, man. It's a little weird." Yeah, I would just go, all right, let's see what the fuck this is about to do.
When I was there, I had tarantula. When I was there, there were like 3 or 4 things I had that I'm probably not ever going to have again.
Ew.
Yeah, but that was like the one line.
See, I've eaten a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
Purposely.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a restaurant close to my house when I was living in Staten Island that had exotic meals on the menu, like every 3rd Friday of the month.
Define exotic, because I'm Russian.
Bengal tiger.
Ew. I wouldn't eat a tiger.
Rattlesnakes, stuff like that.
Oh, snakes are okay.
Snakes, no big deal.
Yeah.
But I had Bengal tiger there, a kangaroo.
Aw, they're so cute.
Kangaroo is actually tasty.
It's delicious.
Sorry.
The only
I don't know.
problem
My
is
mom has like a little crush on kangaroo
kangaroo
meat.
meat is like fucking chicken nuggets. You don't get a steak.
No.
You just get a little nugget.
Right.
But
They
it's
give you like 6 or 7 of them, or 8 or 9, but delicious.
moose. I've had moose.
Oh, moose. I've had moose, yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious, but they're so cute. I can't.
And then all the stuff that you shoot in your backyard and eat. I've done that. Pheasant.
I had reindeer meat.
Aw. Poor Rudolph.
Oh. I was thinking, what's her name? Clarice? No, that's Silence of the Lambs. What's his girlfriend's name?
Clarice.
Was it Clarice?
Yeah.
Rudolph has a girlfriend?
In the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon
Oh.
that we would have grown up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
right.
I'm too young.
Not of this country. That's right. That's right.
Well, and he went for not in this country.
Censorship is a beautiful thing in communist countries.
Yeah, we don't.
Her name was Olga.
Olga.
Hey, that's
Correct.
That's who I want for the massage. The big woman to beat the shit out of you.
Oh
Olga.
my God! I
Do you
can
get the
introduce
Oak
you
Leaf?
to a big
Oh,
Olga.
You can fucking cane me. I'm down for that.
The oak leaf massage. I was in Coney Island, and my friends all went in for a massage, and the woman was like, "You boys want oak leaf?" And a whole bunch of like 15-year-old kids like, "Yeah!" And they're like, "No. Someone's going to explain that to me first."
What are you talking about? Like the
Yeah.
whole beating
Yeah,
thing? It's the Russian tradition. Like when you go to banya, which is Russian word for sauna. Yeah, it's
Russian word for whorehouse.
No, it's not.
No.
Because actually, me and my girlfriends are.
I'm joking.
Come on, I was just about to tell you how me and my girlfriend
You go there together. And
we
yep,
got it
mhm.
together.
Yep. Please just tell me it's a female masseuse, and I'll be even more in heaven.
I prefer male masseuse
Oh,
because I
okay.
feel like they're
Stronger hands.
firmer.
No, now you're too low.
I-
I'm sorry. You were just overmodulated a bit. Like,
Oh no, I know. I saw that part.
Yeah.
I'm looking at means here to try and clean that up and
Come back to
Well, that's better.
us.
Whatever you just did there was better.
yeah, all I did was turn the volume knob up a touch.
It's what happens when you fuck around with it to get in an Xbox party with me.
Oh, that's not the only thing. Yesterday, Sohn, I lost completely in Discord, all by himself.
Thump has had the worst trouble with his internet in the last
Month and a half,
month. Yeah, month and a half.
and this last week has not been any better.
To the point where the modem just shuts off.
Well, it was doing that over the past month, where
Sure.
it would just reboot. And so we had a guy come in. We were dealing with that. Like, he checked it out. He got a new modem in here. He left. I was good for that day. We did a Thursday show. This was last Thursday. Then we got together on Friday to do another show for DFS Fantasy Foreplay. Those of you who aren't tuning in need to be checking that out. You get all your fantasy news. There was no live show last week, but we'll fix that this week.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got together to do that, and as soon as Webb called me, internet shut down.
Bye-bye.
And then a truck
Aw.
came through his porch.
Well, yeah,
And-
that's probably what started it all.
Wait,
Yeah.
the second time?
No, the first time.
Oh, the first time.
first
Back in the
time.
summer, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're good on all of that now. Everything's back
You,
together.
you already fixed your
yeah,
porch and-
everything's back together now, so we're good there.
That's
New
right.
porch.
So that was the last time you were
No,
around.
believe it or not,
Around,
it cost
pretty.
me $8 to fix the porch. Well, $9. I've had to buy one 4x4,
Okay.
and I replaced the 4x4 post, and I've rebuilt everything. So
By 4. I need to go to Home Depot and get myself acquainted with all those like things.
I was so trying
hardware.
to think of what it called in Russia, but it wouldn't come to me quick enough. Trust me, the mind was there, but the fucking vocabulary wasn't.
Hardware, lumber. What part of this things are you talking about? Do you have a project that you're about to start working on?
Plumbing.
Sure, I want to build my own house.
Plumbing. The plumbing department.
Plumbing
Did
department.
you have a good time at the pool party?
It was excellent.
Yeah,
I
right.
really liked it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
We all had a fun time, I think. It was-
I think so.
except
it was
for
a
the
lot of fun.
internet that wouldn't fucking keep us connected.
I did
Next-
not. I did
Yeah.
not have a fun time at the pool party.
No, you did not.
Oh, you should have just jumped in the pool. We asked you to.
We could have threw him in. He
And,
was
and
on
but
a-
he,
Not for anything. If I'm not mistaken, I did actually take a couple dips into the pool. If I was on the tablet, not the pool, but into the ice chest, I did take a couple
Oh.
dips in there.
The camera, that camera,
Yeah.
that camera
No,
fell off the gazebo, not once, but twice,
Into the ice chest,
straight into an ice chest.
and that was really my view of everything that was going on. So I fell into the ice chest twice.
Twice.
Oh.
And the first time it fell in, I had chilled the beers like 2 hours before, so
Right.
all the ice was melted.
Oh.
So I just added more ice.
Wait,
to
that
it.
was before everyone showed
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So just as we're about to start the show, I think it was
It
John
was-
Reiki.
The shit was so foggy because it was trying to come back from being
I
frozen.
think John would have knocked it down, and I was like, "Oh shit, get that out of the," and was shaking it off, and I'm like, "Oh," Ren's like, "Oh,
It's
I
not an
think-
etch a sketch. That's not going to work.
don't know if it's gonna
These
work."
are the true sounds
Don't-
that these guys make.
Yeah.
So we plugged that shit back in, and it camera worked. We were
Yeah.
amazed.
Yeah,
Hey.
it was a
then
little foggy.
And then it took dip number 2, which was Robert,
Yeah, it was.
who knocked it down. Which would there was nothing we could do about that. We couldn't use an extension cable. The cam wouldn't work.
Yeah.
We've been through that. We've got one on there now that works, but we didn't have one short enough to make it work. Go figure that shit out. And after it took the second dip, it was like a bathroom mirror after an extremely hot shower.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
looking
And that-
looking
We
through.
fixed it by the looks of it.
It fixed itself, and you want to know something? It works better than it ever has, except for distance,
Oh.
which hopefully we'll have fixed in the next.
So what? It's nearsighted
week
now?
and a half. Yeah, it's a little bit, but it still
Okay.
works perfectly fine. And
It
the
sees-
microphone-
It sees everything down to the fact that there are lines of text on those cards. I can't tell what the text is on the blue cards and the pink cards, but I can tell that there are blue cards with the blue cards and pink cards with the rims around them, and I can tell
Yep.
that there are at least, what is that, 8 different selections on those cards,
6. There's 6 on that. What is this? Fuck, Mary, kill.
but I can tell at least that
We're
much
not gonna
detail
find out.
from the bird's eye.
I think this is fuck, Mary, kill. I can't remember. Where you get to pick 3. You roll the dice, pick 3. It's fuck, Mary, kill.
Or celebrity tender, or
Oh, yeah, it's
Celebrity Tinder. Oh my
Celebrity Tinder.
God.
Swipe left, swipe right.
Oh man, you could have a full slate of crazy on this one.
oh,
Uh-huh.
we have had so much fun with those. Webb has not gotten the wheel back in order for us yet.
We want to do that tonight. Here, look at this one. Think of that. Look at that and think of fuck, Mary, kill.
Yeah.
Because you know Akon's going right. No, not Akon. Neo is going right down.
Yeah, but I'm looking over here, and at one point you have to choose between Stacey Dash and Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, you do.
That is
Lindsay Lohan.
That's a
Fuck.
that's a
Really?
good type of crazy.
Yeah, I think she'd be wild in bed.
I don't know.
After you visit a nut house, you just
I'm,
you're, that's
I'm
it.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going Stacey Dash if I had to pick between the two.
I feel like crazy girls are kind of like.
I'm killing Lohan. It's funny. There's a
Oh,
TV show that I was just looking at.
Not a,
The
Right.
crazier the woman, the better she is in bed.
I was looking at a
Like-
TV show the other day, and there was this lady. There was this lady who looked like Lindsay Lohan, and I was like, "Is that Lindsay Lohan?" And my girl's like, "You know that lady there is like 40, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but Lindsay's been through so much, man. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't. She probably doesn't look too much different." And I pulled up a picture to put these two side by side, and they really look like they could be sisters. And the girl does look a little older than Lindsay, but not by much.
See Lindsay Lohan, you know she's got to be good in bed. She's on Adderall.
One of the
And that's-
actresses in The Runaway. The
That's
Runaways.
it's like a prerequisite when you date a chick and you go to the house. Go through the medicine cabinet and see if there's Adderall, because then you know
If they
that they're
have,
gonna fuck like crazy.
if they have both low self-esteem and daddy issues, they will fuck you like they have something to prove.
That is true.
oh wow, I'm learning so
That
much
is
today.
true.
Do you love me now? Not yet. Try harder.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is terrible. This is so bad.
But it's the truth.
Yeah, I will say that. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
feel bad. I kind of feel bad. Plus, your perspective on this, because you've got Webb and Jim sitting on the opposite side of the table, just kind of looking at you and going, "Yeah, crazy bitches fuck good."
Question came up. I answered.
I don't know how we got there, but we
She
did.
said crazy women are lousy in bed, and I corrected the
I
statement.
I don't have much experience with women.
And
You know
I
what?
like the fact that she said much. Can we talk
Never
about?
too late to start. Never too late to start.
You just made Web Boy's day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She
I
said
know.
much experience. Can we talk about the few experiences then?
No.
What really
No,
made
we don't have to.
what really started my day off
Yeah.
was when I got up this morning, and then I watched this video, and all I kept seeing was Jim doing this. And I kept looking at the Jubblies going, she's going to be here tonight. I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah.
So much trouble.
You need to behave.
I will. I promise.
You need to behave.
I so promise. Even got my legs crossed.
Uncross everything.
Hold on.
Uncross everything, including your eyes.
Yeah, okay. So what the hell have you been up to since the last time you were here?
Oh, I don't know why
Moment
you
by
laughing.
moment.
Why are you laughing?
Every minute. That was such an open-ended question.
Yes, this morning you
Um,
had coffee. Was it good coffee? No, I'm done.
Yeah, it was good coffee. I made it myself. I make my own coffee.
Grow it in the yard, Russian beans?
What?
Oh yeah, Russian beans.
Do you?
No. What, type,
No,
What is your preferred coffee?
Yeah. We're all coffee
Um,
freaks here, so.
Oh, okay. I actually like either Scandinavian roast or Hawaiian.
Okay.
Okay.
Little Kona.
Yeah,
But
I
you
like.
wouldn't drink the beer because
Because it's IPA.
Yeah.
I don't drink IPA.
Yeah. But it's got like fucking pineapple in it. The other one's got like.
Oh.
Wait, how about this Kona Island
Oh, I love
lager?
I love longboard.
You know, you're not allowed to.
Especially that I'm a surfer and I longboard.
You,
We're not
as a
allowed.
you,
We're not allowed to drink that anymore.
you know
Why?
Why?
because
Budweiser.
it is Anheuser-Busch has officially bought the company up. I
Anheuser-
got what I am
No.
calling.
What?
I got what I am calling the last batch of good Kona.
Oh my god,
Free
this is
range.
gonna be
He's got the
so.
last
Yeah,
free-
the last free range Kona. That's right.
That's
Oh
stuck in
my
my head, bro. I
God.
won't forget that. That was pretty damn funny. So we're having a conversation. He's like, "Did you see this news?" I'm like, "Yeah. What else is new?" Budweiser's buying fucking Excuse me, InBev. buying everyone.
No, because they're not with InBev anymore. They bought themselves.
Right. That's right. They bought themselves out.
They
So,
rock banded their way out of it.
right.
I will say something that Thump will appreciate. I was in the high chest on Tuesday, and I went into a bodega and I found Ballantine.
Oh, I love Valentine. Triple X is excellent.
Yes, sir.
Very heavy though. It's an
How is it?
IPA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very heavy IPA.
It's a little too harsh for me.
I
I'm a
get-
delicate flower.
You know what? I understand it because I was a huge hophead. Loved my IPAs. But now with the shift in the industry, like every fucking master brewer or brewer out there needs to use this hop called Citra. And it tastes
Yeah, Webb
like
hates
cat
it.
piss.
Webb hates it.
I
Smells
would
like
know. I
cat
never
piss.
drank my.
Smells like a litter box. It smells like cat piss.
Ew, that's gross.
And then
Yeah,
that's what you
he's,
think about when you taste it. It's like, it's cat piss.
he hates it.
'cause
but
you
most of the
know
time he
it's-
just tells me he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about anymore.
But I was a huge hophead. Huge. Now I'm
Okay.
not so much. Plus it's winter.
It is winter.
Dark beers.
Yeah, I usually don't drink beer in winter because for me it's a summer drink because it's crispy and cold, and I feel like it's best when you just surfed and you're on the beach
Yeah.
and you're hot, and
Sure.
then this like nice cold beer. It feels really good.
Yeah,
Right, so
especially right
back
at the
back to our coffee
Yeah.
conversation then.
Yes, coffee conversation.
Coffee conversation.
All
So
right, so it's either a Hawaiian Kona
I like-
blend or
well, I like Scandinavian.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, and I don't.
do you?
Ugh,
Do you
I'm
do you
losing.
brew
I'm
or- do you
losing it.
brew or do
So-
you French press or do you K cup or?
No, I do. I'm not sure if you know what it is. It's a Turkish pot. It's usually made out of copper.
Yep.
Oh, Jim knows.
I know.
Jim
Turkish.
knows.
Greek coffee.
It's a Turkish
Tur-
cup. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called Turkish cup. It's
Yeah.
called Jazbe.
So she does
Something
hash
in-
in the morning.
Yes, I do.
Turkish pot.
That's how
I will tell you,
that's how I
if you-
survive.
Turkish coffee or Greek coffee, if you make American coffee in that same process, it's strong.
Yeah,
It's
it,
coffee.
it,
Yeah.
it puts
Yeah.
it puts it up a notch. I just
Yeah.
recently ordered some coffee from out of y'all's area, and I ordered some coffee and
Up
some
here?
cocoa.
From up here?
From-
No, I said up here. Yeah.
Yeah, from the what do y'all call that? The tri-state area? Would that?
Yes, sir.
Tri-state area.
Which is actually considered 4 states: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut. That's the tri-state
I
area.
know.
Somebody can't do
Yeah.
fucking math.
You know.
What it comes down to. Yeah. What coffee company was that?
It's Kings
Wait.
Coast. Kings Coast Coffee. They do all of their roasting, grinding, and packaging up there, and the majority of the owners are actually based out of Tampa, Florida. They started the company as streamers. Like they stream on Twitch and Mixer and shit like that. They're video game streamers that were like, we want our own coffee, and so they started a coffee company. They source all their beans and and then they've got 2 guys that are also streamers that are up there in New York that it is roasted and packaged and everything else. But they source everything, they roast it, they ship it out, the whole nine. It's all very small business, but when I'm not doing that, I got a Sumatra from them this time,
Sumatra's
Oh,
good. I like
nice.
Sumatra
Yeah.
myself.
and I've got their cocoa because only during this time of year they do a cocoa, and it's in very hot demand. They've only been around for 3 years, and it's sold out every year pretty much within the first week of getting it. And so I was sitting waiting in the chat room, like in Professor Berman's chat, waiting on him to go, okay, the coffee has gone live, or the cocoa has gone live. And I refreshed the website so I could buy it because I was like, I got to get some of this shit because I've heard it's really fucking good. And
Which is
so
Fucked up.
it's given the same quality treatment that they treat their coffee with, and I've also heard very good things about their coffee. And then King Gathalion, who is another one of the owners and streamers, said that what he does is he'll brew his coffee, and then he'll put like a teaspoon of cocoa into the cup and pour his coffee into that, mix that up. And
I
so I
used to.
started trying that, and oh shit,
Yeah.
Normally, and it works good for me because normally the coffee I do is like a Folgers dark roast, just standard off the shelf coffee with like a Dunkin' or Krispy Kreme flavored coffee to mix the two of those together to give you something that's really rich, but at the same time take some of the bitterness out of it. Even though I like drinking just a high dark coffee anyway, like it doesn't matter to me. But I like if I'm just going to be drinking like a bunch of coffee throughout the course of a day, which I've tended to do this past year. I got to do something to take a little bit of the bitter out of it.
See, isn't that weird though? Because coffee's supposed to be bitter.
Yes.
I mean, to a
but
certain
it's-
degree. I mean,
I like to bolden it a little bit.
yeah, yeah. See, I'm a K-cup guy.
Oh, you do K-cups?
I got no choice because
He was a Nespresso guy up until what,
No,
3
no,
years
no.
ago?
Oh, I just got a brand new machine. I'm still a Nespresso guy, and I was a Nespresso guy long before fucking Batman George Clooney jumped on board that shit. Okay,
Yeah, he was.
I'm a cappuccino guy. I do my cappuccinos.
Okay.
So I have a Nespresso machine, and I do my cappuccinos through that, and I have 30 different flavors.
He's also a dumb drinker too, though. I bitch about the way he drinks coffee because he doesn't drink coffee like any human on the planet would. He brews his coffee into a pint glass
Pint glass.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
drinks a pint glass of coffee, and then goes and brews another pint glass of coffee.
But I have my coffee glasses, which are also
But
they're pint glasses. Yeah.
I took care of him though because I was like, this fucking idiot in these pint glasses. He's got to have these cups have got to be hot as fuck when he's carrying them back to his desk.
Red hot.
So we got him a leather
Sleeve.
leather braided sleeve for him to
With-
put with a handle on his pint glasses.
Yeah. Turn your pint glass into like a fucking beer mug.
Yeah.
I use everything, including beer.
Okay.
It's great.
Sure.
It's dynamite.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm giving Ren my older machine. My mother got rid of hers because now she's pod. She went with the new Nespresso system with those bigger pods, which makes
hey, much
like every coffee's a lungo, and it fucking tasty and dynamite. I mean, every coffee comes out frothy.
Ooh.
Just comes out of the machine like that.
Frosty.
Yeah, no, frothy. Frothy.
Froth.
Frothy. Get it right, you Russian. Frothy.
Oh. That was. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I could come up with signed letters for you if you'd need to. I mean, it's not a problem.
You got her here for the first time in how long? And now you're doing this?
All I did was take it back to the last time she was here. That's all. That's what I did with the silent letters in the alphabet. But
Ooh, I love those.
but yeah, the coffee
They're
comes
so
out with
sexy.
this froth on top of it, and
Froth.
it's beautiful. It's really good. But yeah, so I'm a pod guy.
Coffee is a delivery system for Zambuca.
And
Oh,
see now,
I love it.
now I will with my cappuccinos. I'll do. Sambuca is my second choice. But
What's
I
your
always
first
I always
choice?
have coffee beans in the house to put 3 coffee beans in it.
Yep.
So because you have to. It's the only way to drink Sambuca.
Yeah, when you do this,
Otherwise,
you
you're not
gotta-
drinking Sambuca.
Right.
Amaretto.
Ooh.
I like the amaretto,
Yeah.
a shot of that in a nice cordial glass on the side while I'm having my cappuccino.
Every morning.
Yeah, well, not every morning because sometimes I actually have to do work. And the problem with me and amaretto is one
It
One
opens up
amaretto,
day-
two
it opens up day drinking.
amaretto
Nothing
turns
wrong with
into
that.
3.
As a
And-
Russian, I approve.
and then the better half or worst half, however you want to fucking look at it.
You really need to get by their place, Danielle, on one Saturday morning when his other half, we won't call
She-
her the better or worse half, we'll say his other half, she makes a Bloody Mary that is just fucking ridiculously good.
So by 10 o'clock, she's coming
Really?
downstairs going, "Is it Bloody Mary time?" And I'm like, "If you're making them, I'm drinking them."
Yeah.
Well, I like a nice Bloody Mary.
Oh,
I-
Well, I'm not a big fan of cocktails in general, but I think Bloody Mary is
When we first
Out
started
there for me.
dating, my family they've always been into Bloody Marys, and we're at my parents' house, and my father's like, "Why don't you make some Bloody Marys?" And I'm like, Fine.
Got to make them on the family recipe.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll make the Bloody Marys. So my babe is like, well, how do you make that? And I'm like, well, I'll show you. Some of this, and some of that, and scoop of this, and some of that, and here's my secret ingredient, a little of that, and some of this, and some vodka, and shake that shit up, pour it over ice, Bloody Mary, garnish it.
Yeah,
You know,
the most absurd shit you can come up with, because this is something that we all got into after this.
Yeah.
After
I
all
like-
getting together in New Orleans, the most absurd shit we can come up with to put on top of a Bloody Mary now as garnish is where we're at.
You gotta garnish it. You know, it's like a meal. Gotta garnish it.
Okay.
So she was like, oh, I can do this. I was like, cool, great. You know, so a couple more times I showed her how to make it. Now
Oh, so you taught her.
I won't, well, I learned from my father.
Right.
And I taught her, and I'm not taking the credit because I will say flat out right now, hands down, she makes a better Bloody Mary than I do.
Yes.
All right.
That's why.
Yeah, and
That's why I didn't say Webb needs to make you a Bloody
Yeah.
Mary. I was like, you need to go over there on a Saturday and let her make fucking Bloody Marys.
And now
that's
we're,
the one with the tomato juice, right?
yeah. But it's not, I don't use tomato
No.
juice. I use the mix. We don't like the tomato juice because that's just boring bullshit.
You
That's
do the
boring bullshit.
mix
Yeah.
like the
no,
prepared
Yup.
there's a certain
Anyway.
there's a
Mm.
certain mix though.
Mrs. Cheese.
And then you doctor every bit of that.
Now we've gone down and tried, I would say, roughly about 30 different mixes so far,
Oh wow.
and keep going back to the well.
Yep.
And I'll say it on air. I don't give a shit because they deserve all the credit. Mr. and Mrs. T's mix is
Okay.
the best Bloody Mary mix on the market.
Yeah, I wish
And
I
it-
could remember the name of the one that we had that we turned into spaghetti sauce.
What?
Oh, that cheese.
We ran into one that was just sweet, and we couldn't do anything with it. With Bloody Marys, we were like, "Oh, this is fucking. We can't do nothing with this." But we had a whole fucking big old bottle of it, and we're like, "We can't. What are we gonna do?" And I was like, "I got no idea. Let me try something." And so I ended up turning it into a pasta sauce.
But the favorite, my favorite garnishing so far, obviously the celery stick,
Mhm.
because that cleans the palate
I
after all
Right.
the other
I
shit
possibly
you-
have a Louis. I don't know.
But no, you ain't getting phone calls in. Come on, Skype. It ain't gonna work. But we do like
Do you want
pasta
me to try?
skewers, so pepperoni.
Pepperoni. You're
little-
putting pepperoni in your Bloody
Yeah,
Mary.
pepper- pepperoni.
On. It's
On.
a garnish.
Garnish.
Oh, like a garnish.
So,
Okay.
so you know, a skewer.
Yeah, it
Right.
goes on the skewer. Yeah.
But when someone hands it to me, I take a couple sips and then my skewer goes in it. But what I really like to do is on the skewer, pepperoncini peppers, some sort of cheese, whether it's a cheddar, a Swiss, pepper
Something
jack.
mild, not
Well,
not
you-
very smelly.
No, right, no, because
Okay.
plus you got to put it on a skewer, and provolone is never going to work. It's going to fall
Oh
apart.
yeah, no, provolone is not good.
Shrimp,
Okay.
and then if it's morning and we're doing breakfast, have to flat iron the bacon and then put that
Oh, the bacon.
in. But you got to burn the shit out of the bacon.
Yeah, you do.
And
You got to flat
Put
iron
in-
it.
yeah, you got to flat iron it so A, it stays flat.
Oh, yeah.
B, really nice and
You're
crispy.
flat ironing bacon.
Yeah. And then
Things
you,
I
Hold on.
never hear.
and then you put that in the blood.
Do you know what like an iron skillet and flat iron combination for doing doing bacon? You know basically what it is.
I do. It's just so weird to hear.
Well, it's
Flat
not like,
ironing bacon.
yeah, it's like a like a panini pan.
I gotta go
I
pick
know
up
what
your
a-
other guess.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but it's just like I can't. I mean, but I
She's in amazement that we actually use these items.
actually, yeah.
Oh, you should see the shit in my house. It's a
Yeah,
gourmet
I was-
kitchen.
I was gonna
Have-
say
Really?
you'd be
I
really
have-
surprised if you actually got like behind
Yeah,
the
it's
kitchen
everything.
counter with.
How often do you use them?
All the time.
Oh my
have-
god.
It's a
I-
regular occasion. See, with me, it's a pickled vegetable of some sort. Generally, I either do like a spicy pickled asparagus, a spicy what is it? We've got snap beans that we're doing right now. The little
Mother
pod
does
bean,
beans.
the bean
Fuck.
pods.
Right.
The asparagus good. The pods are good. I also do either a feta stuffed or a garlic stuffed olive, and then a pepper jack cheese, some kind of spicy cheese, and
Yeah.
we're good with either bacon, summer sausage, pepperoni, prosciutto's good.
Yeah, the prosciutto wrapped around the shrimp or wrapped around the cheese
Wrapped
and then
around the
skewered.
shrimp or the cheese and then skewered. Yeah.
But yeah, Bloody Marys, that's a 10 o'clock thing in my house. Almost every
Wow.
day. That's like having 2 cups of coffee, and then it's
And
2
then
cups of
it's-
coffee.
2 cups of coffee, and then
yeah,
Bloody
You mean
Mary.
the white ones?
Yeah. Or cappuccino. And if I do cappuccino, they're double shots because that's the way. That's the way I make
I
cappuccino.
explained that exactly the way it went down when I told you how it goes. He has a pint of coffee, and then he goes back and brews another pint of coffee.
Wow.
And you know what's
guys.
even great? Like we had a disaster in the house. I'm gonna say about I don't know 4 or 5 weeks ago. Went to make coffee.
Okay.
Put the pod in the machine. Close the pod. Press the button. That's all it did.
Oh no!
What? Okay, so all right. So
It's
maybe
supposed to make more sounds, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
I'm not very
supposed to make a-
experienced with.
supposed
with
to make a
machines.
cup of coffee.
Yeah,
Right.
So,
all it was
uh,
actually doing was poking a hole in the top of
Yeah.
it.
That's it, yeah. So I open the top back up. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna try to close it. Okay, all the lights are on. Okay, press the button. Where's the coffee? Is there water in the fucking thing? I mean, the water light's not on. Let me check. Okay, I'll add water anyway. Open the top, close it, press the button. That's it. Machine dead.
Aw.
Now that's a disaster
Oh, I'm sorry.
because there's no coffee. Luckily, I got the cappuccino. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
That
this
was-
is the K-cup machine. This
Ah.
isn't the Nespresso machine.
so that morning was a 2-cup cappuccino, which is really 4 cups of cappuccino because I double shot
So it's double shots.
and I mix the flavors. So I do a very dark.
Like my soul.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
well, maybe. I'm not sure. We're not there yet, but we could be. 917-720-3038.
I don't know. I follow you on Twitter. There is no way your soul is dark.
He's following me on Twitter and he thinks my soul is not. I am not putting everything on Twitter. I'm actually like really redacting and editing.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
I want to say something. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, like the
I-
president.
I
Okay,
know.
like-
I see how nice and kind and caring towards humanity that you are on Twitter. I am not
Oh.
going to sit here and let you fake the funk against these people who may be listening and be like, "Oh yeah, she's spicy." It's like, no, she's very sweet.
I am not sweet. Like
She's
sometimes,
very
sometimes I
sweet.
type something and then I have to delete it because I'm like, oh my god, like I literally am gonna hate myself if I'm gonna post it.
Oh, see, I post that kind of shit. I do it all the time. I
No,
do it
she's,
all.
She's honest. I won't say it's all like cute shit. She's definitely honest, but there's nothing mean.
Not rainbows and unicorns.
There's nothing mean in that. Or well, I guess I don't take it. I don't take it personal like I guess some snowflakes would.
Aw, you just called John a snowflake. John thinks that I'm a man hater. He's like, all your Twitter, all your tweets are very like hating men, and I'm like,
Kidding me?
No.
I do not see that at all.
hate men. I love men.
Some people
Sometimes.
have different
Yeah, to a
opinions.
degree, with a certain amount of restraint.
Yes.
Interpretation, 9/10 of the law.
Like I said,
Mhm.
she's very honest. Like you definitely can tell that she's not lying, but she's definitely not cold.
Yeah.
All right. Aw, you're too nice.
Maybe
Nah.
maybe you are.
I don't know.
You never know.
You never know. Because you know what they say. What do they say about crazy girls?
I don't know. Jim's not here.
I mean,
I don't know. Jim is apparently an expert.
yeah.
And crazy girls.
He says they do things good. Like
I
they're
don't
once
know.
once you get to go through Home Depot and find out how to like do home improvement, you're apparently going to be really
Four
good
by
at it.
four. I'm still trying to figure out what 4x4 means. I'm
It's a
thinking.
beam.
Okay, it is it is the size of the wood's outer surface. So a 2x4 is 2 inches thick by 4 inches wide.
Uh-huh.
A 4x4 is 4 inches by 4 inches. A
It's
plank of 2x12 is 12 wide and 2 inches thick. Generally, stuff like that can be used for like floor beams and joists and stuff like that. 2x4s are used for wall studs and stuff like that. And if you're going to be holding up surface to surface with limiting the amount of you want more of an open view, you need columns, and columns are generally done at 4x4s or larger. 6x6s.
Doesn't know what a 4x4 is.
That was a joke. But yeah, thanks. I have to admit it's gonna sound really weird. But Home Depot is one of my favorite stores.
It's not weird.
It's
Trust
not.
me.
Oh, come on! I'm a girly girl.
It's
Like
not
I'm.
weird. It's
You
not
know,
weird.
like I like wearing dresses.
Yeah.
And like makeup, my hair. But then
She's like, but I'm still Russian.
I'm so Russian.
I need to bang
um,
things with hammers.
Yeah,
I have-
she's
I have two hammers actually. Believe it or not, I have
Oh, boy.
two hammers. One is a little bigger. One is a little smaller, for different size of nails.
Are they both claw hammers, or do you
Yeah.
have two various types of hammers? See,
No, they're identical except that one is a little bigger and heavier, and the other one is a little smaller for smaller nails.
1 pound, 2 pound hammer.
Yeah.
I have a ball peen hammer too.
yeah, that one's got a ball on one end and a peen on the other end.
Yeah.
Why?
And what's the one that to put the little baby nails in? We just stick it in the hammer. And go, whack.
That's a finishing hammer.
I have one of them too.
Wow.
A framing
Yeah.
hammer. If you stick the really 21 ounces and above with a groove in the top that slams in the nail and then you can hit it again. Those are framing hammers. Regular household hammers are just your standard household claw hammer.
Yeah.
Then there are finishing hammers, which are
Right.
generally used for doing like framework, like picture frames. If you're gonna,
Mhm.
the lady next door to me owned a framing shop, and
Knowing all this, I would have brought my array of hammers in, and we could have.
Ooh, we
No,
could have.
no.
talked
See,
about
have
I,
a
I
tape
think
gun.
this. I think this is one of the most impressive pieces of equipment, honestly. That we stereotype and laugh like hell about men using hammers to do everything, and then I started thinking about the fact of like how many things we actually, as men, made hammers to do.
Fucking like
Like
30
'cause you can
hammers.
there's rubber mallets, and you can get them that are soft compound or hard compound.
I have two of those.
And they're used for different stuff. There's one that's called a dead blow, and it's a kind of rubbery plastic kind of hammer that's got sand in the inside of the head of it, and it's so that when you swing it, you're only swinging the weight, but when it hits, the sand shifts in it and adds extra oomph to the impact. That's why it's called a dead blow. Is because there's dead weight inside the head of the hammer that once it hits a surface, it just lumps to one side and causes additional impact. Like the shit that people have, I'll say people at this point because I don't know if men invented all the various types of hammers that have ever been invented, but it's amazing to see how many different types, like a claw hammer to a ball peen hammer to a sledgehammer to a finishing hammer to a framing hammer to like a mallet to dead blows to like all of the various types of hammer. I was like, wow, it's actually amazing to think about the how many hammers there are in the world, and that it's not so much of a stereotype when you really assess the situation. Yes, men have found a way to use a hammer for every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. I think like traditionally men were the builders. I would say not many women were kind of like, yeah, let me build a house.
No, you guys were just dragged around by your hair
Right.
while we smacked.
After being
Yeah,
hit with a version of a hammer.
Right, a bone that
Yeah.
whittled one
That
end to make it
happened.
flat. But yeah, I get your point. You're right. Yeah, I mean,
We probably invented other tools.
invented
I'm
a lot
sure.
of shit. Women were raised
Grinding tools. Ways to take items and smash them and make them unrecognizable. That has got to be a woman's tool.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like there is a lot of sarcasm under that statement.
No,
Not sarcasm. Not sarcasm. I'm pointing
No.
a finger at somebody when I'm saying that. I'm saying
Is it
hands
me?
down. That's no.
No?
You wouldn't.
Aw.
You wouldn't be the grinder of parts, would you?
I wouldn't be the grinder. No, I wouldn't actually. No, I can't do this. No,
Yeah,
I can't even kill a cockroach. I'm like, oh my god, a cockroach, and then I'm like running around screaming until someone kills the cockroach or it runs away from my
See,
scream.
Webb, there goes that dream of owning a hostel with her. She just can't handle
Right.
it.
right? I mean, look, there's been
Yeah.
some dynamite women inventors to make shit that don't get credit. I can't remember her name now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, he's
No,
over here googling the fuck out of shit and can't see.
no,
to
no,
pull
no,
up the
no.
name.
No, no, because I wasn't. I'm actually looking at our feed here. Margaret Knight
Margaret Knight.
was
Is
a
it
woman.
K-N-I-
like Knight Rider, Knight, was a woman who created a safety device for the textile industry back in the 1800s because people were getting injured. She
nice.
created or started basically the safety industry.
Oh, OSHA. What later became OSHA?
Pretty much. I mean, you could say that. And since we're talking about coffee,
Coffee.
Bennett's, Bentz, I don't know how to say that. And
Is
Matilda
that
might have been-
COVVEE that you said there?
Coffee.
Coffee, Coeebe. Yeah, coffee. The hell is this? Matilda, or she's got a weird first name.
Matilda.
She's got a real weird first name.
Matilda's not a weird name.
No, it's like that, but it's spelled. It's. She has a weird first name, but I know her last name was Bennett's, Bentz.
Mhm,
She's the one who
Bennett.
created the fucking coffee maker.
Ooh.
She created the pressing system for coffees.
Oh, let's talk about how important of a fucking person this is in society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is-
I
this
think
is-
she's like a statue.
Yeah, this is the hero
For
of
people
mankind.
like you to come and do the pilgrimage to that statue.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about not only did she invent this method of making the coffee, but can we get like whatever she was brewing?
Right.
Because
Okay.
apparently there was a brew that she was like, yo, I bet I can make this real fucking easy.
Okay.
And
She.
came up with the coffee maker.
I got it here.
Is it a percolating coffee maker? Or?
No. Originally, see,
Percolating.
you got to go way back. Coffee was originally wrapped up in cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a French press.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But even before the French press, they would wrap it up in cheesecloth and just soak it in water and make coffee.
Wait, what country was that?
Who the fuck knows what every country.
Not every country. Like I said, I'm doing it with a Turkish pot, and that's a completely different way of preparing coffee.
We're talking early 1800s.
But the question is
That's
where were the
probably
beans imported from?
European.
Like Turkish beans weren't even imported. That was grown locally. So you got places.
Probably.
You've
All
got
right,
you've got the
German-
places.
Or maybe Arabic. Maybe the Arabica was.
Right. See, the Arabica bean. That's where we got to find out. Like you're going to originate coffee. It's got to.
Yeah. Okay. She was a German housewife. Her name was Melita.
Malita.
Meletta. Melita.
Malita.
Bentz. Bentz.
Benz.
Bentz.
Like Mercedes Benz.
Yeah. Well, sort of.
We like making Webb pronounce things.
Yeah. She updated the brewing process.
Do you want to try to pronounce my last name again?
No, I'm not even going to try because I'll fuck
No,
it up and I
bummer.
don't want to insult you. At the turn of
Aw.
the 20th century, the usual method was to tie up coffee grinds in a small cloth bag and place it in a pot of water and boil it.
Ooh. You're not
She's-
supposed to boil.
She's the one who came up with the idea of pushing the water through the coffee beans, creating a coffee filter. I guess that's your percolator.
That's a percolator.
So So there you
I
go.
was gonna say that's essentially the
The
coffee
woman was
percolator.
genius. She
Yeah.
is like, how do I make it faster? She probably had like 10 kids.
Yeah, she came up with a new method. She put
I
a
need
piece
a way
of
to inject this shit. How do I? Oh wait, pushing it through.
Yeah.
Out on the other
Uh,
side. Yes, this
she
will
put a
work.
piece of thick absorbent paper into a brass pot with a few holes punched in it and poured the coffee through this two-part contraption, which trapped the grinds and allowing the filtered liquid to seep through and drip into the cup. So yeah,
I
it's a
guarantee
like-
you, it was a baby
It-
diaper.
She received a
Amazing.
patent for
Baby
it. She got the patent for the fucking coffee maker in 1908.
Good for her.
I
Good
guar-
for
I
her.
guarantee you, the original filter was a baby diaper.
Probably, but
Oh, it's okay. I'm okay with that. I haven't been around that time.
like I
Well,
said,
no,
they're-
not for anything. I mean, cloth diapers.
I'm not sure if diapers actually existed back then. I think they were using more like a cloth,
Yeah,
if
like I said, a
anything.
cloth diaper.
fucking dish towel.
like dish towel.
yeah.
If anything, I'm not even sure if they used anything back then. They were just like, oh, you peed your panties? It's all right. Just keep on walking in them until like they're 5 years old. Actually, you know what? I think until certain age, boys were wearing dresses. At least in Europe, I know they did.
I wear a dress every now and then. I
Yes,
could-
they were. It was a gown of sorts.
It was a gown because it was easier for them to change. So it boys, girls, they were all wearing dresses at that time.
Actually, most adults were still like in as far as like your evening wear or night wear. Most of that was all gown anyway. Nobody was really wearing like pants after they got home.
Knickers,
Knickers.
pantaloons.
Pantalon.
Those
Oh, I
those
pantaloon.
no, but those were fancy dress for when you were going out.
Yeah, for the bowls and
Yeah, that was all fancy dress for when
Yeah.
you were going out. Most of the people who were rocking anything at
Yeah.
home.
Could you say I like you? No, never mind. Never mind.
yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna say that.
Rotary engine.
Wait, that was a woman's invention and also the greatest power behind the Toyota Supra.
Ooh.
Not Toyota Supra.
No, not the Supra. It was the
Mazda RX-7.
Mazda RX-7. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Margaret.
The Supra clone.
Yeah,
With
Margaret.
a better engine.
Oh, Thump, I think your doggo is right behind you.
She created brown paper bags.
Ah, doggo.
She created a dress shield for machinery.
That woman was really good.
Yeah, she worked on
Very
rotary
nice.
engines and internal combustion engines. Yeah, there's a lot of, and women don't get their due for this.
Oh, no, we don't- we usually
you're
don't
not,
get
not,
any
not when it
credit.
comes to stuff like this. I mean, I give women credit all the time. You're really good at that, honey. Yeah.
By the way, I would
really
like to mention I am really fair to women.
But there has been a tremendous amount of
Oh,
women inventors.
look at this wonderful doggo.
That dog got big.
Hi.
That dog got big.
Hi. He's so cute. Is it a he or she? It's a he.
Who is that? Red? No,
No, this is silver.
silver. Okay. All right. Why don't?
Wait, you name your dogs after colors?
Wow. there's-
Actually, believe it or not, this wasn't even supposed to be my dog. So,
Aw.
Silver, Red, and John Coffee. Literally, they were just part of a litter, and we were selling all the dogs. I ended up.
Buttons of puppies,
Oh.
I had 23 in a year.
Oh my God.
like fucking
I had
hamster.
11 in the first litter and a dozen in the second litter. The 11 from the first litter, 5 were had on my cabs.
Oh my God.
They were all sold to Chinese restaurants.
No, they're not. Like I said, in America, we treat our dogs different. They are very much family, and that I would never condone that here in the United States. But if I went to a country where it was culturally different, I wouldn't bash their culture to just Americanize them. I wouldn't do that. I would.
I'm not sure if I would be able. Like, I would probably be.
I would not bastardize their country.
I would probably like politely refuse due to, I don't know, ethnic or religion. Usually, religious excuses work really well. Like, it's against my religion to eat dogs.
Well, yeah, it does work.
Or cats or like whales or dolphins.
You don't eat whales. You wear whales. That's all in your makeup.
Yeah, I was gonna say whales are all in your makeup.
Yeah.
True, I know it's disgusting.
That's why the Japanese are fucking.
Well,
still
Japanese
hunting them. They're
are
whaling
still
them.
hunting them. It's
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, we watched that show on TV for a while.
Ugh.
What was the name of that
couldn't.
show? I can't remember. Whale Hunters.
Yeah.
Wars.
Whale
Whale
Wars, right?
Wars.
With the Bob Barker ship.
It's terrible. They're like, oh, we're the most technologically advanced country. Actually, let us go back in time and try to kill all the whales.
Well, no, they didn't want to go back in time and try and kill all the whales. They were like, we're the most technologically advanced country because we've invented all this technology so we could find the last fucking whale.
Right. And drag it on a boat. It's fucked up.
It's terrible. Yeah,
It's
it's
totally
it's such
fucked
a horrendous.
Is it any different than the Inuits and their baby seals?
Yeah, no. I
don't
feel
know.
it's like all terrible, and I feel terrible eating meat in general. I actually tried not to eat meat because I feel bad. Like I feel like those cows are so
But
cute.
Okay,
those
no. If you want to stop eating industrialized meat, that's one thing.
True.
But they're grown to be farmed to be eaten.
Right.
But they're not really ethically grown. They're
That's
like
industrialized.
straight
That's industrialized meat.
Who
But the
gives a
thing
shit?
is,
You gotta
like,
eat it to
they
survive.
have so much stress
You wanna go hunt
hormone
it?
in them. No.
Okay.
Like if I had to hunt my own food, I would probably be a pescatarian. I'm okay with fishing, I'm not okay with industrial fishing, but I can fish.
Yeah, I don't
And I
like
can
industrial.
scale the fish and I can gut the fish. I'm fine with that for some reason.
Okay.
Maybe because it's also cold-blooded.
Yeah.
But like
They're all
even
cold-blooded, right?
But,
Yeah.
but it's also
Yeah.
something that's simply processed. It's not it's
Well,
not as
yeah,
delicate.
it's easy, yeah, and
It's not as delicate of an issue as having to remove
Uh,
the
you can go out on a-
feathers or removing
Oh, yeah.
the hide off of an item. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I understand, and I don't know. It was an interesting topic that was brought up in another podcast that I watch, and they were talking about one of the people was pretty much so done with industrialized meat that they were just going to become a vegetarian or a vegan or something. They just weren't. They couldn't do industrialized meat anymore, and they were ready to walk away from meat because of they were disgusted by the process of how it got to them. They did the research. They found out how it was getting to their table, and it
Yeah.
very much displeased them. So they were going to become a vegetarian or vegan and travel that road. But during the process of going through that, what they ended up having was they met somebody who taught them hunting.
right.
Oh, okay.
Legitimate hunting for your food. And that person now is not absent of meat, they're just absent of industrialized meat. They go on hunting excursions. If you hunt an elk,
That's gonna last for some time.
you catch one elk for your family, that's gonna last fucking a while.
Yeah.
One elk is capable of feeding a small village for an extended period of time.
Sure.
Not to mention what it'll do for just your family. So that's the route that he's taken instead of avoiding meat, because there is something to be said for the dietary means of what red meat does for the human body.
Still need
That's
creatine.
That's true. Well, some people are iron deficient, and the best way to get, like not get rid of anemia, but like maintain
Yeah.
your levels of iron if
Yeah.
you're anemic, is to eat red meat.
Yeah, creatine in it. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's also good for
It's
muscle.
also the heavier basis of like that. What is that? Paleo diets
Yeah.
are heavy in
Heavy.
raw meat based, like red meat.
Heavy in creatine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be able to hunt my own food. Like even if it's a little rabbit, it's still like you need to. It's not just the killing part is already very disturbing for me, but like you need to like skin them as well.
Right,
That's
And
what he was-
and properly. It becomes a very proper thing when it comes to red meat style animals in general. You're going to deal with stuff like when you're opening the gastral cavity and what you're having to do there. You don't
Yeah.
want to puncture certain
Mm.
points because then all the meat's contaminated and it's
Right.
useless. And so you have to be pretty precise with some of the stuff you're doing.
Yeah. It's a lot of skill involved. And also even if it's let's say like wild ducks or wild geese, right? Like I wouldn't be able to do it. I remember when I was little, my dad used to, not very often, but my dad used to go hunting. And one day he came back with wild ducks. And I remember I was helping him skin them. And it was terrible. It was a terrible experience for me as a child. And I just I think
Okay.
I'm still terrified to this day that I have to do it.
Dustin Kelly in the house. All right, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
I know they went out to get
We'll come
Amanda.
back. We'll talk about a little bit more red meat if that's still
Yeah.
on the menu. If
Red
not,
meat,
we're gonna
pink
have
meat,
Miss Amanda
meat.
Nichols in the house, representing N&M.
I'm sure Jim will be back, and who knows who else. There's plenty of seats in there. You know, we never know what happens.
Yeah,
People
we'll,
just.
we'll
hop
warm
in.
that room. We'll
Love
warm
it.
that room up a little bit if it's gotten chilly in there. So
Oh no! There's somebody
Oh
put
no
the heat
no
on.
There's
yeah,
a
somebody
hot
put,
redhead.
yeah, somebody put the heat on.
I thought she was cold blooded.
I'm cold-blooded, but I'm still hot. Hot on the outside, cold on the inside.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right, 8-Bit Bros, late edition. That's Thursday. We're sorry we weren't here Tuesday. Shit happens. We'll be right back after this.
Good evening.
Ooh,
Do you like to laugh?
good?
Are you at one with the haha? Do you like your comedy coming over the streaming medias? If so, then go directly to Amazon right now. Do not hesitate and download Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Recorded live at the world famous comic strip. It is a giggle-a-second fun fest. An hour of me for you. Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Available only on Amazon.
Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
Hi, I'm Snowy Angel.
And I'm Kinky Candy.
Have you heard of Spunk Lube yet?
Oh, you have got to get it.
I mean, really, it's the lube that everyone's talking about and everyone's gonna want.
Look at that. It looks like real cum.
Yeah, I mean, how can that get better? I mean, it's nice. It just feels so good when you rub it all over yourself. Everywhere. And you know what gets better about it? There's different kinds of Spunk Lube.
They actually have hybrid.
Yes, and they have different colors too. Like they have pink and yellow and even green. Like, what can get better than that? If you want like the kinkiest, spiciest nights,
Yes.
Spunk Lube.
Oh, hell yeah. Get spunked today.
Get it today at spunklube.com. That's right, spunklube.com, and don't forget it.
Get yours.
Right now.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Centerfold Retoucher.
Mr. Centerfold Retoucher.
Your incredible talent takes gorgeous women and somehow makes them gorgeouser.
A mucho gorgioso.
Breasts bigger, moles smaller, mustaches gone.
You're a star.
Thanks to you, hot wax is a thing of the past, and working out is for suckers.
Ancient history.
Any artist can say their work is in a gallery, but how many can say their work is stuffed under mattresses around the world?
You're gonna go blind.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, old Da Vinci of the Derriere, because thanks to you, we can enjoy real beauty the way we like it. Completely fake. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Hey, everybody out there. This is John G, and I have a special on Amazon called Living Large. It's a stand-up special. It's funny. It was shot at the comic strip live in New York City. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see me at my biggest. See, a few weeks ago, I had a heart attack. So if you don't want to go watch it because I'm funny, have some pity on me. Go watch my special. Anyway, I'm not gonna be so big anymore. No more living large. I gotta lose weight. They want me to take off pounds. I don't want to take off pounds. I love food. But anyway, go watch the special. It's gonna be funny. And I don't know how much longer I gotta live. I'm wearing this defibrillator thing. I don't know what this thing does. Supposedly it shocks me if my heart stops. My heart stopped years ago. Anyway, John G, Living Large, Amazon. Go check it out before I'm not here to watch.
John G. Living Large. Now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
Why are men great till they gotta be great? Woo! I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You could have had a thought you ever had it. No, you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back with your bitch. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never, ever, 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 ever be your side chick. I put the singing single. Ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend. Shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my DM. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been there. We don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye, aye, aye. I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been there. We don't fuck with lies, we don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye, aye, aye. Wild men great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True first needed something more exciting. Dum dum be dum be dum bum be.
Welcome back to the 8-Bit Bros on the late edition here Thursday night. Everybody else will be coming back to the room, I'm guessing momentarily. But until then, you're left with the soothing sounds of Thump on ironicradio.com. Genia's over here playing with bottles. Webby's over here, what the fucking? What up?
8-Bit Bros Thursday. Sorry about
Too
that.
late. I've already done all of that.
Yeah, I know. I heard. All right, we were getting drinks. I brought the other machine in, so you're good over there. That cam's up. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. But yeah, so we're chilling with Jenya. I hear, I see.
You might want
Amanda's.
to re-angle your.
Yeah, I was waiting for her to get in. I gotta.
Just a little bit on that side. It's
I
kind of
would-
pointed down a little bit.
I figured I'd wait
Be
for
able
this.
to bring it up.
I don't know where
yet,
she's.
though. Until somebody sits over there, we don't know.
That's exactly.
We wouldn't know yet.
All right, you two carry on. I gotta grab a beer. I don't have a beer. I forgot to grab a beer.
Oh,
Let me
I'm
grab
sorry.
a beer.
I gotta do the same. Yeah. What were you opening over there?
Oh, sorry, that was publicly viewed of my struggles.
No, well, that was no. It wasn't. It wasn't. No. No. I don't put that feed.
Like,
I don't put that feed out. That's why I was just like, oh, what was that?
So this is Sam Adams Summer Ale. It's very citrusy. So wouldn't be my first choice, but I like the citrus in beers. I think it's very refreshing, and it's
call it the flashback beer, the one that is the summer ale.
Summer ale, and I'm so sad that the surfing season is over for me, and I'm kind of. I didn't get that last, like when you're telling yourself like, oh, this is going to be the last day of surfing for me this season. And I didn't get that. So in my head there, it's still somewhere in the future.
Well, in that case, you need to travel.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I know. Yeah.
Cali.
Oh, well, I think there was like a shark attack recently there, so
no. I was gonna say, don't go to Florida because there was one there too.
There's fucking sharks in our waters. I mean,
well, no,
not
it's the ones that are leaving from up there that are going down to Florida right now.
Yeah, Florida is the shark bite capital of the world, as far as I know.
Not on the Gulf side as much, but
no, but are there good waves there? Because I don't think I was actually ever on the coast. I've been to St. Petersburg in Florida, but I went there.
Okay.
Don't look that weird.
No, I was just in St.
Um,
Petersburg. Okay.
I went there for Salvador Dali Museum.
Oh, okay. That's
So
Because
you
I'm
just never walked to the
weird.
beach at St. Pete?
And I never went to the beach. I just went to.
I was gonna say you were in St. Pete, which is literally like right there.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I've rode my motorcycle. There's a really nice highway that comes through St. Pete
Oh.
that brings you right down to the coastline there. And
I actually, well, I went there before I started surfing. So back in the day,
it was of no interest.
it was the the waves were. I mean, I always liked the beach and
No, Gulf Coast is a lot more mild mannered. It's more of a paddle boarding kind of thing. You would
like stand up.
Yeah, it wouldn't. The Gulf Coast side is a lot calmer because of the bowl that they're in. That like the Panhandle and Louisiana and Florida and all that kind of make a nice little bowl with
Yep.
Cuba and Puerto Rico all kind of
Doesn't get a lot of
most of it.
swell.
Yeah.
Not much swell there. It's all right. There are other places all over the world. Sometimes sharks. Sometimes with no sharks.
I've done some surfing in Florida.
Yeah, but it's all East Coast Florida. It's all Pacific.
Yeah, it's all East
Atlantic,
Coast.
It's all Atlantic Coast.
Yeah,
side of
I mean,
Florida.
I didn't go into the Gulf, and I don't think you really can surf the Gulf.
Like I said,
No,
it's not
very
there's not
mild.
much swell there,
Yeah,
so you
it's
can't
very
really do
mild.
anything.
Yeah.
But
you know,
it's great. It's a great side of the state. Like if you just want to go and be at the beach and be at the water, it's just enough wave that you're like, oh, that's pretty. I'll have another cocktail. I'll have another beer. Like all of my family now, except for one of my uncles that does live in Florida, all of them live on the west coast of Florida.
Oh, nice.
I only have one member of my family who still lives towards the eastern coast of Florida, but he's in Sanford, so he's not even coastal.
It's like central.
Yeah, so.
Oh. Cool.
But I got family, Punta Gorda on up into like Jacksonville and Tampa Bay and all that.
Oh, that's nice. There's always good to have family members.
He's got family all over.
Yeah,
right, like the ones who live on the coast. It's like, hey, I'm going on vacation. Can I stop by? And then you're like for 2 weeks on their couch. You're like, well.
Well, no. Fortunately for me, they all have like spare rooms, so I just get to come.
Oh,
home.
yay!
I get my own bedroom.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Always works.
That always works, right?
It always works.
It's like, I don't need a hotel. I have a spare bedroom at my uncle's house.
All I got to do is let them know I'm heading down that way.
That's not. You know what? It's always nice to have such a friendly family.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, but it's like rolling
Yeah,
his eyes.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm Italian. I know
Yeah.
what family means.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And it's kind of nice up, and even for I'm sure some of them, when you hear that another one of your family members just went down, and you're like, well, damn, now I'm going down and getting a hotel room. Because you don't want to be the imposing asshole at the same time. You're just like, they just had company.
the
You
more the
want to give them
merrier.
a little bit. No. If
We're
it's
not in college anymore.
if it's a holiday event and lots of families coming, then okay, yeah, the more the merrier. Let's get everybody together. But aside from that, I don't need to see these cousins in March, and then these cousins in April, and these cousins in May, and these cousins in June. Like, can I have my house for a little bit? You motherfuckers need to leave me alone. And it is that way with my family. It's like I know that in March and October there's other shit going on. So if I want to go down, I can either go down in March and October, or I need to try and really space it out from one of those.
Whoever's just shaking.
Because I know, because I understand. Trust me, I understand.
It's just like why I only come see Webb every 2 years or so. It's like he's got even more rooms available for me to come up there and stay now, but at the same time, it's like,
Oh, maybe not.
Well, why not?
Someone might
If
be
he
coming
has,
back.
If he has rooms.
Things aren't well on the other side of the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some
Are
mystery.
we talking MD like distress, or are we talking like mama drama, or are we talking?
No, in-law drama.
Wait,
In-law.
wait. Why is there in-law drama?
I don't fucking know. I don't
Like,
fucking know.
aren't they living on their own? They
No.
didn't just move out of your place into their place, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no.
Yeah. Now they.
Wait, now me and Amanda, who just joined us, we want to know what's happening.
We've got the lovely Amanda Nichols in the house.
Yay.
Is your mic on? Yeah, your mic's on.
The star of N&M.
Yay.
That's why she's the N.
Hello.
All right, you can set
That's why
yourself up.
she's the N in N&M.
Stargale's new boyfriend. She's rolled out. A
Yeah, he's
brand
hot.
new-
He's hot. I've seen that new boyfriend. He's like a doll.
I know where he is.
he is a doll, but I mean,
No.
so is she. Everybody's already ordered their Amanda 4000s.
Amanda 4000s? Yeah, nice. Quality reference there.
I don't know. I'm still afraid of the chip, but
No. I'm less afraid of the chip, and I am definitely more afraid of the Amanda 4000 because that skit closes out with "Give me your dick." I'm like, no.
I do got to tell you the frightening part about the chip sketch is that she wrote the most violent part of it.
Yeah, I actually wrote
your chip or her chip.
So I wrote my chip, and then I wrote the finale to it, where we're sitting in bed and we.
Yeah, one or both of us gets killed. We're not sure. Yeah, I think it's.
I like that skip the most because I really think it shows Jim's range.
Yeah.
Personally, I honestly, I that's why I kind of like
me
that
fighting
one.
suicide.
Well, no, because it's you're not doing it, not going for it, and then it's done, and then your entire mannerism and personality is changed over, and you become like totally. It's like you playing.
Jim's
you can act.
chip. I was like, this is the boyfriend
Jim.
chip.
Jim's chip. Yeah.
Who knew I could actually act? Who knew?
And I really think that shows a range, personally.
My dad actually commented, he watched this special recently, and he goes, I loved finally getting to really see Jim act.
For the most part of the N&M sketches, I'm a prop. I'm literally a prop in most of those sketches.
I'm a prop in some of them.
I have to say, for her chip, yes, you were literally there to deliver costume changes.
I was literally there to do this.
Yeah, you were there for costume changes. That was your role. And big fan of the Star Wars outfit because that brought Lisp Girl into the sketch as well. She makes an appearance several times throughout the N&M special here. If you haven't seen it on Amazon, all of you out there with your Amazon Primes, go ahead and use that shit. Make sure you're watching some quality content.
Yeah, and watch this show.
And watch.
Finally, an N&M special streaming now on Amazon Prime.
I got to say, Lisp Girl is everyone's favorite N&M sketch.
That's so weird to me. I don't understand it at all.
I am a big fan of Broken Lisp Girl when Jim finally battles back.
And she loses her power. She doesn't understand.
He was like, go. She's like, what?
Well, if you remember earlier from the cycle, then the stuff that was on Instagram, she actually made me commit murder. That's how far Lisp Girl went.
Listen, girls gotta do what girls gotta do.
Yeah, but Jim,
second
you also died twice during the special, so.
I actually died 4 times in this special, and she hit me 6 times. You literally,
Guys, you gotta really watch this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but you hit me too, and I
Oh,
was
no.
a robot.
You were a robot.
I thought
You.
No, Jim, how
No.
could you?
Sword fight?
No,
no.
no, sword fight did not hit you.
I
Really?
want to know if that is an actual thing that regularly happens because it seemed just like somebody caught y'all running through the office one day and was just like, we're gonna put this somewhere someday.
One of the reasons why the sketch group works is because we're literally like a pair of 12-year-olds.
That's correct.
When we start recording, it's like, here's the script. Let's not even worry about it and go.
My favorite trip to the dentist I ever had was I had my dental appointment, and then me and the dentist went and raided the little treasure chest where you get your toy after being a good kid at the dentist.
Oh yeah.
Me and him raided the toy chest, and there were all these little like rubber coins and small frisbees. And I was the last appointment of the day, and I fought the dentist at the end of the day.
That's a good day.
It was. He did his job, and then we had combat with frisbees and rubber coins.
That is a good day.
I was like, this is the best dentist trip ever.
It's really precious. I like that a lot.
It's funny because there's an article that I contributed to that's in Forbes today.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I read that too.
we stumbled across that.
Yeah, and they asked if they could see a sample of my work. So because it's all about the mental health of comedians. So they asked if they could see a sample of my work.
No. Oh, God.
And I showed them this one, and I also showed them my special Not Dead Yet. And
I'm surprised that you even got the nod at the article and Amanda didn't take over and just get that instead.
Well, I think they wanted stand-ups. I was lucky because if it's competition, they're always going to grab her first. But literally, the woman was like, "Do you need help, sweetie?" Yeah, that's when you know it's bad, when they look at your art and ask if you need help.
It's like, no, actually, I'm finally happy.
This is the happiest I've ever been, fuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, what the
Doing
fuck do you
good.
mean, do I
Okay.
need help? No, I actually feel like I finally got it together.
Yeah, help
What the
this.
fuck? I mean, do you think I'm already laying over here? What the fuck?
That's unfortunately true.
Yeah,
Right.
it is.
Yeah. So how many skits are in this special?
30.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gotta
I
be
was
like-
gonna go much lower than that.
Oh.
30.
Sorry.
There are 30, and then there's
long.
interstitials. It's an hour.
And then there's a blooper reel.
And
That's
then
the. I'm waiting
bloopers.
for the. Yeah, is there a behind the scenes?
No,
Blooper
the
reel?
blooper.
Like,
I'm not going
You
that way.
can't ask this question with this voice. Are there a behind the scenes? Because I would like to know.
The blooper reel has got the most hilarious moment because when they were talking about like one hitting the other, all I remember is
My favorite is the licking of the phone.
her face when she's like, I think I just took this too far.
Yeah. I literally had a woman from the BBC go, please tell Amanda not to lick the phone. It's not sanitary.
no, it's not.
She knew that the moment she did it was like, fuck, I'm committed already.
Yeah.
She has seen the cleaning processes in this place. I would not lick any of the furniture.
I think we sanitized that first because I think I asked. I think we did the first cope, normal one, and then I had the impulse, and then went, "Can I lick the phone?" And then Jim was like, "God, okay," and then sanitized the shit out of it, so it tasted like sanitizer.
Like that.
Oh, guys, don't sound too excited.
No, it's funny you say that. 'Cause I was gaming with my brother today, and I can hear my nephew in the background, and they're playing Bean Boozled.
Oh
I don't know.
man, the Bean Boozled game. All right,
It's,
so
Jelly
it's
Bellies.
Jelly Belly jelly beans.
Yeah.
And do you remember the Hogwarts jelly beans? All the really weird,
Every
nastiest flavors that you could think of.
Booger, yeah.
That's Bean
Booger,
Boozled.
Booger, vomit.
I don't want to play
Oh,
because
God.
last time I had baby wipes.
Oh, yeah, that's not okay.
I have no idea what's happening.
It
in
was,
this.
it was coconut.
It's not Tide Pods.
It sounds
it's not
gross.
That bad.
It
It's
was
not
coconut or baby wipes, and he got the baby wipe.
Yeah, baby wipes because they're the
Baby
same
wipes.
color. So
Yeah.
it's the coconut
So
jelly
that's the
bean or
game. Is
baby,
you like
yeah.
have two people, and then you're like, okay, one of us is going to be so miserable.
Right. And unfortunately for my youngest nephew, he
Yeah.
always gets the shitty flavors.
Yeah, he always gets the bad bean.
No.
That's why I loved
so there's-
growing up in my generation because the shitty flavor was licorice, which
well, yeah,
isn't that bad.
Which isn't that bad now because now all you want is Zambuca on the side.
Yeah.
Right?
I was
But
going to
so
say,
you-
they give you a coffee bean and a licorice jelly bean, you're good.
You're good,
You know,
right?
like
still hate
the
it.
That's
green,
not so bad.
you get two. You spin the wheel and you get
What's the
the
reason?
color and you get two jelly beans. So like you spin green
Okay.
and you get two green jelly beans and one's watermelon and the other one's grass clippings.
Wait, white watermelon is green. It
Because
should be
watermelon
pink.
is green.
No, it's the rind of the watermelon.
The rind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
but
can
that's
pickle it.
when they're doing watermelon in the flavoring
No.
of this.
Russians
this
are
is
pickling
how they
watermelon,
treat it.
right?
Russians
that's
will
a legit.
fucking pickle anything.
We pickle
obviously.
everything. If
They
it's
do.
a vegetable, we will pickle
When
it.
I was a kid, I ate pickled pig's feet.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
wrong
that's
with
a
that.
good one.
My
Actually, it was
grandfather.
delicious.
My
Oh,
grandfather
they're
used to eat that.
so good.
No.
I actually make pickled pig.
No.
Oh,
I was gonna say if you really want to get into the bad of the pig ears are hard as fuck
Well,
to
that's
eat.
good stuff.
Well, that's because you fry them shits or and like turn them into.
No,
what
not
is-
when you do pickle pig ears, pickle pig snout,
No,
pickle
why
pig.
do you pickle that?
feet.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
I'm in
I
the
think that's
South, man.
weird. Why would you
We
pickle
pickle just as much as the Russians do down here.
No.
Oh wow!
Hold on.
Is that going to be a competition now?
That is. I will say this when
Well,
it
I was
comes
gonna
to
say the closer to Cuba, right?
Carolina wins the most disgusting food because boiled peanuts are the
Oh
most.
God, they are. They're horrible. They are horrible. I am a North Carolina native, and I have to admit that is the most disgusting food that has ever been invented.
What peanuts?
But,
What are you
but,
even doing
but,
with that?
But I am a fan of liver pudding and scrapple too. So
Scrapple's
I like
disgusting.
liver.
That's a Pennsylvania thing.
I
It's
love liver.
gross. Liver's nasty.
Liverwurst. Ooh,
Oh, my
with beer. Oh,
yum yum. My father eats that shit. Spreads it
Ooh.
on bread. I'm
Oh,
like,
pate. I love
Pate,
pate.
oh, yeah.
see,
Pate.
y'all, see down here we just call that potted meat.
Fried bologna. Fried
Oh,
bologna
fried
sandwich.
bologny is not so bad.
I don't be fucking with.
Yeah,
fried
I would
bologna. don't
eat
be
that.
fucking with
except that
bologna.
you're in jet, like don't fry.
I don't mess with bologna and hot dogs. Like I'm a sausage person. Like I don't mind the like.
Oh, boy.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't-
hold.
I don't mind. I don't mind process. Hold on. Wait till I'm done. I don't mind processed meat. I just don't want an emulsion.
No.
And
like,
bologna is an emulsion, and hot dogs are an emulsion, and I don't get down that way.
I thought you said emotion, and I was like,
And I
what's
was like,
emotional
yeah,
about hot dogs?
He's
I
very
kinda like-
sentimental about hot dogs.
Right, but then I thought it
Feels
was,
like
you
they're
know,
judging
English
me.
is not my first language. I was like, why is he talking about sausages and emotions? And then I was like, I'm still not going to comment.
I was very emotional for the sausages that were at the 8-Bit Bros pool party. I was
Oh,
really-
those were so good.
I was very emotional
Yeah, they were good. You missed
I,
out.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my sexy voice and talk about those sausages.
They were good. They came from the deli
So
close to me.
In Sayreville, yeah.
Yeah, in Sayreville. Really good. Really good. They
I
were,
still remember them.
they were really good. Everybody wanted to know the name,
In my
the
mouth.
address of the place to go and get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good. That and
It's time to get dirty.
Ren's wings.
Yeah. Actually, Jesse made Ren give her a tub of wing sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
She knows how to,
He makes a
how to
good
get what
sauce.
she needs.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
He makes a
Yeah.
good sauce.
He
I will
does.
say that. You know, there's a few things he does well.
And then she made me figure out how to make it.
One of
Oh.
them is not showing up on time or even late to a show.
Well, he did text me. He said he was on the Gowanus. He's like, should I even come? I'm like, of course, you know, that's up to you. But, you know, of course, we want you here. I mean,
Okay,
Guanas.
hold on. If
It's-
he's in Guana, how is he even gonna get here?
no, he was
Really?
on the
Gowanus.
Gowanus.
Gowanus. No,
I'm
he's
sorry,
going through the Staten Island, right? Is that that's why he's in Gowanus?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard Guanas,
Oh,
and
I
I
did-
just thought he was somewhere in Africa in the bush. But
Gowanus takes you to the turnpike.
What? Gowanus Express, right?
Yeah, the
It's in
Gowanus
Brooklyn.
Expressway. Yeah. Oh, so I guess he's going through the Staten Island over the VZ. to
Yeah,
Staten
he's going
Island
through
and everything.
Verrazano Bridge.
My latest update is I'll be there at 10, arriving at. You ready for this?
Oh my
This-
God! No,
wait,
he won't.
Wait, you're right.
He's
This-
going through Brooklyn.
This is
Oh,
great.
no.
You ready? I'll be there at 10, arriving at 9:48.
What
No.
is he gonna do for 12 minutes?
We're gonna go. Who? 12.
Well, he said 10
Wow.
and then
Wait,
9:40. Sorry, what?
We go as long as we want.
Hold on.
You gotta
I
remember-
thought we were supposed to be more structured.
Yeah, I know.
I get
That's
a
next
lot of
week.
structure.
Next week we're getting more structured, definitely, especially when Jessica's
Oh,
here.
screw structure.
We need some structure when
Thank you.
Jessica's.
Thank you. No, we
You
don't.
actually show up when Jessica's here.
Well, look, we had the issues.
I'm
I
fucking
mean,
with you.
I mean that was fucked up.
What
So-
happened?
So Tuesday.
Okay.
Thank God
I
you
asked
weren't
them
coming Tuesday because there was no show Tuesday.
Oh.
So Ren gets out of work. He comes to my crib, parks the car, blocking my driveways, comes in. I'm like, you want a beer? He's like, no, I don't feel so well. His eyes were all swollen. I'm looking at him like, get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So he's like, come on, let's.
Castaway. Oh, I love this.
So I'm finishing
It
my
was such a
beer,
good movie,
and he's
though.
like, well, come on, let's go. I'm like, okay. Put my jacket on. It's fucking like 12
Yeah,
degrees
it's
out. Okay.
frigid as
Yeah, it's
fuck.
cold.
It was so cold.
We get in his little Matchbox car.
The
Okay.
Fiat 500 are back.
He puts the key in the ignition, turns it, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Not click, click,
So-
click. Nothing.
So he said,
Nothing.
well, it did this like 2 weeks ago. He goes, I just turned it a couple more times. And well, on the 60th time, I said to him, your car's fucked, and we're fucked. Because I go to try and start the Jeep, and that thing goes, vroom. It's frozen. So cold
Yeah.
out, the Jeep won't, because that thing's a piece, well, it's not a piece of shit. It's a piece of shit.
No,
It's
it's not. It's not necessarily a POS as much as it's just old.
It's old, yeah. It's very sensitive. It's old.
There's-
It's a fragile flower.
So,
yeah. It's got a little mileage on it. It's dated a little bit.
So I know Jessica's
maybe
already-
doesn't wake up
You're
near as
so
nice in the
nice.
morning.
So nice.
So Jessica-
You're
She
like,
doesn't wake up
Oh,
near as
take
friendly in
it.
the morning.
like 50 years old, right? It's
Right,
like, it's
yeah,
a
it's
little
close.
date.
so J7, Jess is here already. And I'm like, fuck. So
Oh yeah, and if y'all haven't
And-
started calling her this every time you see her,
Ren's like, you think we can pop start the car? I'm like, well, yeah, it's a fucking stick. Of course you can. You know? So I get out and push this thing down the block.
Yep.
Backwards.
Nice.
He pops the clutch. I'm like, don't fucking kill me because I know you're stupid enough to keep it in first gear.
yeah. Webb also
Don't-
found out how heavy a Fiat 500 is.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
I got it up to like 15 miles an hour when he popped the clutch and the car started.
Yeah.
So I'm waving at him. He's like, no, get in. So I opened the passenger door. I'm like, what? He's like, let's go. I'm like, what are you, out of your fucking mind? A, you look like death. B, we're going to get to the studio. The car's not going to start because it's broken. And it's going to be colder out.
Yeah.
And
And
where-
where the
push-
hell are we gonna push start it outside the studio?
Where am I? Where am I going to
Oh,
push
I
it?
got ideas.
I mean, if you parked it next to the garbage fucking thing, I could have pushed it through the parking lot. But I'm like, you're fucking crazy. You look like death.
Go home,
The
have
car-
a hot chocolate.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I
Ooh,
will
hot
fucking,
chocolate.
I will call Jess. I will text
What's
Jess. I will
Fireball
do
shot?
whatever.
I don't know
Yeah.
what color is this girl's hair. He went home and had a hot whatever that is.
I don't,
What?
yeah, black, I think. I think.
Hot girl, what?
Oh,
His babe.
Oh,
got
his
it.
babe.
He had a hot babe.
That
Ah, babe.
Yeah,
He's
he, went,
moving.
he went home and begged for help.
But I was like, yeah, we can't do this. There's no way because what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't start my car. It won't fucking start.
Yeah, no.
You know, and it's not like we didn't try. I mean, we were out there, I don't know, good 15 fucking minutes trying to start it. And now I'm thinking to myself, what do we do if it starts anyway? We're going to be stuck in fucking Colonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? You're going to tow it from here? It's going to cost even more money.
Nobody ever wants to be stuck in Colonia.
No. But
It's a movie no one would watch.
No.
at least I
Lost in Colonia.
Stuck in Cologne.
could have walked to the diner at least.
Oh, you don't want to go to this diner.
Oh no, it's so bad.
Really?
This
It's
is
so
the worst
bad.
diner ever.
It
Really?
Can't
No.
be, okay, so it can't be any worse than some of the diners me and Ren have been to. We went to a diner one time, and it wasn't too long ago, where the guy, the maitre d', had a fucking heart attack while we were sitting there eating in front of us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, me and Ren.
What? Like real heart
Oh
attack?
yeah, me and Ren saved his life.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Me and Ren saved his life.
Oh, hi, Doggo.
That's the other one.
There's another Doggo. This is Red?
No, that's the
No.
mama.
Oh, that's the mama Doggo.
This is
That is
the prob-
BB.
worst diner
Yeah.
on the
That is
planet.
BB, aka
No.
Crystal B,
bad.
aka Bad Bitch. That's why she's
Nacho?
BB.
Oh, no, no.
Nachos?
BB is a
Hold on.
beauty.
I
What
get
is it?
this.
All right,
Beauty.
beautiful, beautiful bitch.
It's no, it's Beauty Bomb.
No,
See,
I
he-
will send you a picture of her Twitter. I will hit you up. and I will show you a picture of BB the day before she gave birth.
That would
Oh,
get
what
more
should be? What
girls.
was it? The 11 pups or?
Yeah, the 11. Yeah, I got a snapshot of the 11 pup. The day
gee.
before, and I'm talking the day before.
The day right, she was about
Like
to.
she is laid out on the couch, spread out on her back, and she is just big belly baby the whole way.
Aw.
She's like, you could tell you're like, man, she's gonna have like 8 pups, maybe 9. And then I wake up with a wet leg, and when I reach back, I'm like, what the hell is what is this on my leg? And she licks my hand. I'm like, oh, she's just been licking my leg. And it's the blanket. She's done licked and slobbered on the blanket, and that's just what I'm feeling is like, oh, that's what's going on. So,
It just broke right in your lap.
so I lay my head back down on the pillow, and I hear something, and I look over, and there's a puppy on the floor. Now, mind you, I'm still in that before coffee sleep. There's a puppy on the floor, but I notice it's a puppy, and I'm like, oh, let's grab that. Let's grab that, put it with the mama, and I reach up, grab the puppy, kind of sling it up over my leg, and I'm like, here you go, BB, there's your puppy. And I tuck my hand back underneath my pillow, and I'm like, wait.
Time out.
Puppy!
That was a fucking puppy. And like I said, by that point, I already, out of the 11, had 6 or 7 on my legs.
And
over the course of the next few hours,
I would
11
probably
popped out.
cry.
Yeah, I'm sending web updates the entire time this is going
both-
on.
Like plopping out. He's like, oh, here's another one.
Oh no!
Yeah, they were, trust me.
I mean, of course they're
Yeah,
cute.
it
They're
was cute.
puppies. I mean, like,
So I
They were
want-
adorable little suppositories.
I
Like,
want-
they were
I
just
hope-
wet and covered in jelly and.
yeah,
Jelly
that's
covered
what they're
puppies.
in there.
And that's-
It's
yeah,
the
no,
Hey,
Sorry.
litter number 2 of the 12. One came out in its bag.
Oh, and it's the sack and all. That's
And
yeah.
like
Then
the full embryonic sac.
then the dog usually licks
She
that
ate
shit off
it,
and-
right?
Hey,
Disgusting.
no, hero to the fucking rescue here. I went in, tore the bag open,
Aw,
and made,
Nurse-
made a puppy live.
aw, that's really nice.
So
Like,
I-
I would freak out.
Little
Like
puppy
I would be
pinata.
like, there's like, I don't know.
It's a surprise
Hey.
inside.
In some countries, that's fucking breakfast right
Yeah.
there. So,
Oh,
That's like cracking an egg. Rip.
right?
We talked about Korea before.
True
we
that.
did.
So I want to hear this taco story at the
Oh, no,
shitty diner.
nachos.
Nachos.
Oh,
rather,
nachos.
Diner.
Shitty
Okay.
diner.
Actually, speaking of Gail's new boyfriend, Joe, who played
Yes.
my ex-boyfriend in
The
Teen
real
Dale.
shitty boyfriend.
Yeah. We were filming. I think we were filming
That was
Syzygy.
that was the reading.
It was the reading of Syzygy. So we like hadn't been cast at all. Like it was like a table read of Syzygy.
Okay.
And we all went to a diner afterwards because it was like 9:30 at night or whatever. And
Feed the
Joe
cast, keep them happy.
Joe and I were sitting next to each other, and he was like, I really want nachos. And I was like, ooh. And he goes, would you split them with me? And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it. And so we ordered nachos, and they came. Shit you not. It was a pile of tortilla strips with fucking marinara sauce and unmelted cheese.
That sounds
I'm like,
disgusting.
Oh my god! Like we just kind of looked at it like, do we eat it?
No.
And we did.
Ew.
It was so bad.
No, you're supposed to send that back and at least tell them to bake it to melt
It
the
was
cheese.
the kind of thing where we were like, okay, if they're like
That's
If they're
gross.
serving
if
that,
they're serving this, they know. They
Yeah.
have to know. This is just them being like, fuck you, we don't have nacho stuff. This is what your nachos are. Shut up and eat it.
yeah. And that might have
Just
been
pull
the,
nachos off your damn menu.
Oh man, it was rough. And it had some hamburger meat on it. Like clearly a hamburger patty had just been like
Oh
Broken.
no!
drizzled on it, some raw tomatoes, which I don't mind on nachos necessarily, but
Yeah.
there was mostly cold stuff.
Yeah.
So in other words, they didn't have the balls to tell you we can't make nachos.
Correct.
So they went to that
Yes.
little container of shit and just threw it on a plate. Yeah.
They were like, these are I'm high nachos. Let's do this.
Someone saw a picture of a nacho platter once.
Let me ask you the question now. $15.99? Is that what it costs for the fucking nachos that
Probably
were
about
nachos?
13 or 14.
I think it. I
Yeah.
don't think it was that much. I think it was like 9.
Okay.
But still, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
$10
wait.
$10 nachos. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Those
a pla-
were nachos, to be fair. They
This
were
is
not
a
nachos.
place that I about a month ago. I'm working here overnight, and that's the latest restaurant. If you don't want to drive down to Denny's,
Again, restaurant, generous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you get your Uber Eats.
yeah.
Not knowing that they actually stop by the convenience store to pick up your nachos.
Right.
They're open till 1 a.m. And I went there about midnight, and they just said, "Really easy, bacon cheeseburger to go. Just how do you want it? I want it medium rare."
Yeah, it's the only way to have meat.
Is that how you got your bacon?
I actually second that. I actually like it rare.
Meat should bleed. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, you
Yeah.
should still have
Like-
some animal magnetism to it. Right?
The first time it came out, it was burnt beyond recognition.
Ooh.
Like just
That was
Rubber
a.
biscuit?
It
So
was a dope.
My question is was your bacon medium well?
no, medium rare. Medium well sucks. Medium rare is how you have to eat meat. But I sent it back, and I said, "I want it medium rare. I want pink. Don't cook this much." And it came back the second time. It was a raw burger on a bun with cheese and bacon.
Here you go.
Like not even an attempt.
Yeah.
And the chef's like, "You wanted it raw, right?" And they're like, "I want it
Not
medium
that
rare."
raw.
So I'm there like, "I'm gonna send this back one more time, and if you don't get it right, I'm leaving." And I sent it back, and the third one came back charred beyond recognition. So I'm like, "I got a car. I'm driving to Denny's." That
Grand Slam.
yeah.
Cannot
They
go
only
wrong with a
have
Grand
they only
Slam.
have 2 options, right? It's either raw or burnt.
It was amazing because I'm pretty sure it was the same first burnt burger.
Oh,
that he
they
just
gave it
put
back to you. Yeah, there you go.
I'm
Here.
almost-
They were like, well, he didn't like that one. Let's give him this one. Wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean he already had that burger?
Yeah, they're like, "You guys aren't even trying."
Have you eaten at the Stewart's?
I have eaten at the Stewart's.
And
It's cheese fries. It's
they make
basic-
burgers.
but it's literally like going to a ballpark for a meal.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's a Stewart's.
Yeah, you get everything with root beer. The whole reason
But
to go there,
fresh root beer.
root beer float. That is
Yeah.
the entire reason to go there.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Stewart's. Yes. See, I grew up A&W. I was
Yeah.
an A&W kid. A&W started in Staten Island, and we used to go there like every week. It was like a thing to do.
Ooh.
It's A&W. You know, I now people drink A&W root beer, and I'm like, I can't drink that. I fucking grew up on that shit. I've drank so much of that, it comes out of my ears.
You had
You
all
know?
yours already.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But Stewart's, I mean, everyone I've ever went to, they closed the fuck down.
Yeah.
There was one right by me.
I think this is the last one.
No, there's 3 left. There's one by Ren somewhere. And there's one in Union. I think it's Union. I'm not sure. And
Nothing
then the
should
one
ever
here.
be in Union.
I know. And then the one here,
Yeah.
because we passed it by. We went that way for some strange reason for the first time ever. And we both looked at each other when we saw the diner. We were like, these motherfuckers at the studio never told us that there's a diner here.
Because we like you.
The shittiest fucking beer store is like 3 doors down.
Or they did up until this episode.
Right? We stopped in the beer store, liquor store, whatever the fuck this thing is right here, and all they sell is Budweiser. That's it.
Ew.
Beer?
Donkey pit.
But yeah, but they've got signs for like Corona.
Are you talking the liquor store that's in the next plaza?
Yeah.
I literally had a logic argument with them that made them lose their minds.
Can you even have logic with them?
Well, I walked in there because Diana Cherkis, who's in pretty much everything we've done so far.
All the things.
Yeah, was doing a series here about food where she was making really bad recipes.
Oh, okay.
Like really bad food recipes. It was one of our Instagram things. And she said, "I need a bottle of wine because I'm going to mix wine and milk and
Oh,
do that
God.
as
Oh, God, you have already.
a really bad." So I walk into that liquor store and I said, "I need the cheapest bottle of wine you have."
$2.99.
No, the guy comes
This is
out with
what
a
we put in Kaiser Soze.
$100 bottle of wine.
Oh, so here's a Britannia.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a Britannia.
And I'm there like, I need the cheapest
Yeah.
bottle of wine you have.
Yeah.
Well, give me a price point. The cheapest. I can't make this any plainer. If you have one for 8 cents, that is the bottle I would like. The cheapest bottle of wine you have. Well, it's not going to be a good wine. Okay, but I would still.
didn't ask you for a good wine on the cheap. I
Yeah.
asked you for cheap wine.
So he goes to me, why do you need the wine? And I said, I have a studio right next door. We're doing a bit. I need to pour a bottle of wine, on camera. Nobody's going to drink it. I just need a cheap bottle of wine. And he looks at me without missing a beat. He goes, well, this is Colonia, and it's illegal for you to have alcohol in a place of work. And I went, really? He goes, yeah. So I pick up my phone, and I said, I need to call 911. You have all this alcohol at a place of work. And he starts to explain to me that it's a liquor store. And I went, do you work here? He went, yes. I went, you have all this alcohol at a place of work. I must have done this to him 5 times. He finally handed me a bottle of wine and he went, take it. He just gave me a bottle of wine to get out of his store.
There you go. Cheapest
Don't
bottle
fuck
of
with
wine.
the media. That's what I'm saying.
But he wants to explain the law to me. Like, that's going to make me buy the more expensive bottle of wine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me have the $100 bottle now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it to be worth it that I go to
No,
jail.
that was hush money. What he was trying to negotiate with you was hush money.
Is it really illegal to have alcohol in a
No!
place of business in
Because here's the
Colonia?
whole thing. Whenever somebody tells me something like that, now I'm there like, my studio is in a strange place. I need to look it up. And I went online. I looked at no such law. No such law.
I think it would have popped up in our episode of Strange.
Strange laws and towns. Yeah, it would have definitely been a part of that.
Nothing.
Where were you born and raised? Here?
Colorado.
Colorado. Can we look
I'm
that
a
up?
Blue Moon girl.
Can we look that up?
For strange laws in Colorado?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I mean, let's just talk about their normal laws in Colorado.
Why?
Let's
Everybody
talk
back into the city. Oh my gosh, everything's flourishing. Who'd have thunk?
We're not worried about the weed in Colorado. Let's talk about the fact that a year later they were like, so what about mushrooms?
Yeah.
And everybody's communing with nature. It's
it's good. Mushrooms are good.
What do you?
I expect parachute flowers to be the next thing that comes in. They grow naturally here in North Carolina. It's
What is that?
a parachute
Yeah,
flower.
it's
A
toad.
parachute flower is almost like licking an African toad.
5832.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's a high-end hallucinogen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it makes mushrooms look mild, and so I'm waiting on parachute flowers to be the next thing that maybe Colorado's like. Yeah,
I
let's-
mean, here's the thing. You got like the
let's
Florida.
do those two.
Those people are like going bath salts and eating each other.
Yeah.
Colorado's
Yeah,
just kind of like,
let's not do that.
stop.
Yeah,
Let's have ourselves a fun time and like maybe let's have some infrastructure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody needs bath salts.
No.
Nobody needs
I
bath
actually-
It's
I
like
can't
melting
sniff
them
them.
in the bath salts in the bath. That's a thing, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
a-
actually, bath
Yeah.
salts is an actual thing, and
It's
a
and
very-
an illegal narcotic.
Yeah, it's an illegal
Yeah.
narcotic. You can get high off of it. In Pueblo, Colorado, it is illegal to have dandelions in your yard.
Because
Ooh,
of their
I
weeds,
shall go
and
there.
they are because
Because they're too
if they
bright.
blow away, they'll go
Actually,
everywhere.
they're predatory.
They
plants.
represent the hope. I don't know.
In Denver, Colorado, it is illegal to lend your neighbor a vacuum.
Huh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because that's
Denver
the town
sucks.
where vacuum salesmen came from.
Oh, wait, you know what? We had one of these in our list because it was Aspen, Colorado, where it was illegal to fire catapults at buildings.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Seriously?
Yeah, I remember this.
Illegal everywhere
I am
else?
directly responsible for that one. I'll take full responsibility.
I thought so.
oh,
You
Jen-
look like a girl who's going to be firing
Yeah,
catapults.
21.
yeah, Jenya, welcome to America. Only one state has outlawed catapults.
One. Oh, you know what? It's a start.
Hey. I mean, everybody's got to be on the level of liberalism that we get out of Colorado.
Alamosa?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know where that
I mean,
Alamosa, yeah.
Alamosa.
I'm sure there are crazy laws in New York.
Oh, yeah, there was.
Oh,
I'm
no, you
sure
wait. You wait. They get dumber when you start East Coast laws.
What is he
Oh,
doing?
yeah?
What is he doing on the floor?
Apparently, we locked that door.
Oh, do
Oh,
y'all need a
look,
locksmith?
Alice.
I live in North Carolina. Sorry.
Hello.
5832, you asshole. No fucking shit.
He's a bit angry. It's probably because he's sober.
It's cold out.
Yeah.
In
A little bit sober.
Yeah.
Fuck all yourself.
In Alamoso,
He's so nice. He's really nice today.
in Alamoso, it is
Yeah.
illegal to throw missiles at cars.
Really? Oh
I'm in
shit!
his
Can't
seat.
go there with
But
my
it-
Russian missiles.
Actually, you were probably banned from the state before you even made that comment.
Right?
What? Who? Me or
Yes,
what
you.
boy?
Yes, you.
Resident from Louisville,
Louisville.
you
Yes,
cannot
you. Who
own
me?
chicken, but you're allowed to own 3 turkeys.
Why? It's
Wait,
so weird.
hold
This
on.
turkey's
Turkeys,
vicious.
turkeys are
Don't
Turkish
chicken.
people.
Bite me.
The next time you go skiing in Vail,
Uh-huh.
be cautious because if you crash into any obstacles on the
Be
slopes,
nice.
you've broken
He's
the
here.
law.
Huh. I bet my dad was responsible for that one because he used to work as a paramedic on the slopes.
Ooh.
He actually delivered a baby once in a snowstorm, like as he was like got off his shift.
Wait, someone was actually going downhill,
skiing, no,
not
just,
skiing
like,
while pregnant. Okay.
driving and then pulled off to the side of the road, having a baby in a fucking
Ooh.
snowstorm on a mountain by herself. And my dad
By
was
By
herself.
herself.
my dad
Crazy.
like saw her car and he was working as a paramedic on the slopes and had like just gotten off his shift. I mean, the details are
She got
fuzzy.
lucky.
But yeah,
that
he
your
pulled
dad
up
was
and he
there.
was like, "Hey, everything okay?" And she was literally like pulled up
She was
On-
like, nope.
like back to the
She was
you know,
like,
passenger
"Hold
side, and he was like,
this!"
"Okay, here we go." And he fucking delivered this baby for her, and she named it Randy after him.
Aww.
Hey, we
That's a beautiful
There you go.
story.
We,
Hello.
we got Ren in the
We got
house.
Ren in the
You
house.
We
finally
got
made
Ren
it
in the
back.
house.
Finally
Welcome.
made it
I
back.
have one question.
Yes.
We're so happy to see
Have
you.
we talked about the new N&M special on Amazon?
There's no
no.
There's no. Oh,
We did not. What
No.
would you like to say?
Were we supposed to?
There's a new M&M
No.
special.
N&M,
on
not
Amazon.
M&M.
Eminem.
I could be Amanda Nicholas. That's fine.
You want to be Nicholas?
I'm
Listen,
Nicholas.
I was gonna say I did just hear about
Mendrinos.
there is a word.
Nicholas and Mendrinos. I like
Nicholas.
it.
He said that. I don't
Nicholas
like it
and
because how many
and
ladies get to the center.
Mendrinos.
Or
Mendrino, the way.
Manda and Mendrinos. Manda
Oh.
and Mendrinos.
Hey, there we go.
Oh God!
Oh,
all
we did have
all
another
of my
one, too.
favorite
Which-
people
which
in
was?
one
Colorado,
room.
it's illegal to have a
And
couch
Jenya.
on your front
And
porch.
Jenya.
Yes.
All your favorite people and Jenya. Oh, you're so
Wow.
fucking nice.
Hey, Jenya, it could be worse. You could not be in the room.
Oh, I know.
Jenny knows I love her.
Well,
I suspected.
you're not in the room because you won't move up here.
Look.
Why
at his
can't
little
you move
baby
up
water.
here?
Oh,
Because I'm not willing to sell the house that I
I'm
own
on antibiotics,
outright.
bro. I can't drink the alcohol.
Oh, come on, but you can sell
Oh,
it
but
and
he's
then
gonna put one-
hey,
Instead of paying a new mortgage or rent
Get it,
somewhere, I like the fact that all I got to do is pay property tax.
you know what? I don't blame you
From the
at
brewery.
all.
That's my biggest problem.
I have to.
At all.
No.
Hey, did you see the other series, Gigos?
Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
I'm not done yet.
Hold
I just
on.
got here.
Hold on. Yes, let him go.
So the Jenya and Mendrinos new Amazon special that's coming
The
on
Jenya and
Amazon.
Mendrinos.
G&M. Right.
The G&M
G&M.
special.
Right on
No,
Amazon
wait,
Prime.
no. It's not that.
At this point, let's just call
Amanda,
it Star
are
City. At this point, let's just call it
Why I
the new
sat here.
Starship, the new Starship special.
Yep, that's it. You got it, Thump. You
so
got
the
it.
M&M special.
Skunk Loop
There is
Hybrid
actually
is an
a Genya
award-winning-
Starship special in the works.
Ooh.
Can I be a part of that?
Is there a new Starship special?
I asked earlier if you were
Hey,
working on anything.
Is it Genya
But we never
teaches
got to
surfing?
talk about this. We
I know.
talked about like blood and killing and hunting and eating.
We talked
and
about crazy bitches who have
crazy
Adderall
bitches
in
and
their-
Adderall and
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
You
So-
missed the part when we talked about crazy sex.
Crazy
and I
women have
discussed
crazy
and
bitches.
I discussed all my lesbian experience. You missed it. I'm sorry.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. This is
Really?
This is the one. This is the one thing she denied us conversation of.
Dude,
you
I
never
don't
know.
mess with him a little bit.
You never know what's going to happen here. That's why I love being here. You just
Don't
never...
hit
No,
Pretty-
if anything, Amanda's going to be able to bring it out.
in the middle so that you don't go to either extreme.
Amanda was
You
the
gotta keep it in
smartest.
the
She's
middle.
like, I'm going to
I
sit
hate
right by
you.
the fucking door.
Exit.
I fucking
Exit.
hate you.
Dude,
Why do you
she's
hate-
right.
Amanda's not going anywhere, and for the plain and simple fact of the matter, she said it several
At
times
least
during the
somebody loves
special.
you.
Anything for fucking comedy.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
True that. So there's a
I'm taking antibiotics for
Genya
y'all.
special
You know
in the
how
works.
Genya special is
you
in
know
the
how
works.
that's going
We've
down.
got,
though?
We also just
Do you
finished
really
recording
know
a
how
new
that
web series
one's
for
going
her,
down, though?
Yeah,
Oh.
we've already had the suppository
where
conversation.
she is a half of a couple.
This is not a good thing, bro.
couple. I'm going to shut his mic
I'm
off.
like
Half of a
fucking
couple.
sober. This is
He is
terrible.
wasted.
He's a little bit, right?
What?
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 Hello.
It's fucking Spicoli over here.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
Can we?
You doing all right?
It's not even. This one over here before English
You're
is not my
fucking
first
Russian.
language.
Don't even try.
But she speaks fucking
What do you
French,
mean, don't
German, and
try?
Russian. So what is your first language if you speak French, German, Russian, and English?
Ukraine.
Fuck Ukraine. They're getting us in trouble. They're trying to impeach our president.
The president
no,
kind of.
no, they're not. No, they're not. The Bidens are.
Yeah, the Bidens are. Yeah. Oh, well,
All right.
Clinton fund. Yeah.
Really? Really?
Hey, shut up. I see your little Trump fucking trophy over there.
Actually, it's Mendrinos fund, but we won't go there.
Yeah. It's all right. Specials.
I don't want him impeached. I want him shot.
In the ass.
Great president.
Listen, I listened to this
It's going to be
morning
more painful if
show,
you shot him in the
and
ass.
you- more in terms of impeachment than execution.
If
Hey,
it wasn't
the number one impeachment,
if you listen to the morning show,
the number
Yeah, I-
one impeachment scenario that I've seen go out right now is all right. So he's impeached, and Pence becomes president. Pence
You shot him in the ass.
No, that was Cheney.
pardons Trump, then steps aside after naming Trump as his VP. He steps aside, makes Trump president, and then turn Trump names Pence president again.
You know what? That double entendre has
There's-
already been done in Russia when the vice president becomes the president and then the president becomes the vice president again. So that's been done. Yeah, Putin and Medvedev, they were kind of like
It's
they.
also-
It was
I-
Trump's
I was
idea.
going to say, but there was no collusion.
what's
But
it
there,
called?
Turkish shuffle.
It's also
hey,
not possible
hey,
to do it.
hey, Genya,
It's
In
not
America.
possible to
but
do
there
that
was no collusion.
because you don't have the votes in the House to ratify
Right.
Trump as.
Why?
Because
I can't.
when you
we're-
nominate a vice president while a president is sitting
guys, we're having
and
a
replaced,
problem. We can't see
there
him.
needs to be.
He's all frozen.
He'll be back.
thumbs frozen.
No,
He'll be back.
Be
He's
back.
No.
Be back. Yay, he's
So
back.
there's
Genya,
like this
go
little
to North
constitution thing.
Carolina.
Yeah.
that
I'm
would
not
make that
going
not
to North
happen.
Carolina. I am not
Just-
going. I'm so scared of
Yeah.
those.
Also, we'd riot.
I'm scared of anything
We
that's
would
not
riot.
New York.
Is your
I
mic
know
on?
you're here because
Yeah,
I'm
her mic's
Sorry,
on.
I just
Yes.
didn't
It's
There would
I
be a
am,
riot.
I am here for you.
I'm sorry.
I am so,
So sorry.
excited.
I tried.
I'm so
but
excited
it
to
was
see
like
you.
so
That's how we go.
unreal for me to get here.
What mic is he?
Oh,
Five?
that is such sadness. Brings me lots
All
of
of a
sadness.
sudden, we're in a fucking Harry Potter movie.
Yeah. Oh look.
Hello.
Where's
Oh, look,
Langdon now?
it's
When we
I
the
am
web
Mrs.
boy.
She's
She's
got a
who
special
died
coming
in
out. She's
film
got like
one.
8 things on our channel.
Yeah.
We're
I mean,
finally getting
you're-
to the special.
you've
Fucking
been-
hawk away.
You've been busy.
I've been busy.
Yeah.
I've been real busy. Yeah.
Oh,
it's good.
you're
Are
talking
you
now?
are you still scribbling and writing stuff too?
doing some writing. I'm doing a lot. I
Aren't
filmed
you
a
all
commercial
glad I
yesterday
came here?
for ulcerative
Of course.
colitis.
What are you,
All right,
thought?
well, now to maintain our producer's
Yeah.
schedule of what we got to do, sorry to shut all of you down. We've got to go. Bye.
Where are
Oh,
we going
it's time for the 10 o'clock break. Hey, coming back after the 8-Bit Bros 10 o'clock break.
10 o'clock break.
Well, would you like to take us out? You have to hear how Jim brought us in tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Nobody cares how Jim brought us in.
No, everyone
Yeah.
cares.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Everyone
people have
cares.
been writing in. They want me to bring them in every week now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it because I don't want to replace you. But, dude, you shouldn't let me run it when you're not here.
Yeah,
That's
you
bad.
might have to step up your game.
That's
a bit.
bad.
Yeah.
Fight.
What's
Wait,
going to
wait, wait.
happen
I am
now?
taking auditions for the January 1 intro.
The January 1 intro?
Oh, yeah. Big wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord
It's a
knows I'll be
big
here for that
wave.
one and for Thanksgiving night. I'll be here for both those.
That's my favorite.
Great, because I won't be here Thanksgiving.
No, what are you going to be
And
doing?
I may not be
Eating?
here after the end of December, so hey, that works.
You're leaving at the end of December? Permanently?
Rumor has it.
Permanently?
He's just being a
Could
dick
possibly
lately.
be.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you going to?
Life changes.
Not here.
Life changes have
He's
drove
gonna
him.
be on Good Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
With
He's got a
Mom-
job with
NPR.
Mom Police
With
Show.
Mom, him and
That
Mom,
makes-
him and Mom Polly are putting together a show.
Yeah.
Do not play that drop.
Oh no, he'll play that drop until it burns the fuck out.
I know. Which was about 2 years ago.
Exactly. Hence my point.
Are we going on break or not?
So hey,
Yes.
Jim, I'm taking auditions.
No
for
one could
the-
ever replace you.
Oh, everyone. Can
No one
replace me.
wants to replace
I am
you.
a nobody. It's all good, bro.
I
Lots of
can't. I'm
drinking.
producing all these specials.
I can.
He does.
I can bequeath upon you
Bequeath.
one more special.
I like the fact that he has now developed a vagina and feels he can queef on you, but
Yeah, he is going to queef on somebody.
All right, let's throw a break. You want to take us out?
This is how much I
Bring
care.
it to the break, will you?
It's a
Take us out.
break. It's a break.
All right, 8-Bit Bros, we'll be back right after this break.
Hey, everybody out there. This is John G, and I have a special on Amazon called Living Large. It's a stand-up special. It's funny. It was shot at the comic strip live in New York City. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see me at my biggest. See, a few weeks ago, I had a heart attack. So if you don't want to go watch it because I'm funny, have some pity on me. Go watch my special. I'm in weight. I'm not gonna be so big anymore. No more living large. I gotta lose weight. They want me to take off pounds. I don't want to take off pounds. I love food. But anyway, go watch the special. It's gonna be funny. And I don't know how much longer I gotta live. I'm wearing this defibrillator thing. I don't know what this thing does. Supposedly it shocks me if my heart stops. My heart stopped years ago. Anyway, John G, Living Large, Amazon. Go check it out before I'm not here to watch.
John G. Living Large, now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
Hi, I'm Snowy Angel. And I'm Kinky Candy. Have you heard of Spunk Lube yet? Oh, you have got to get it. I mean, really, it's the lube that everyone's talking about and everyone's gonna want.
Look at that. It looks like real cum.
Yeah, I mean, how can that get better? I mean, it's nice. It just feels so good when you rub it all over yourself. Everywhere. And you know what gets better about it? There's different kinds of Spunk Lube.
They actually have hybrid.
Yes, and they have different colors too. Like they have pink and yellow and even green. Like, what can get better than that? If you want like the kinkiest, spiciest nights,
Yes.
Spunk Lube.
Oh, hell yeah. Get spunked today.
Get it today at spunklube.com. That's right, spunklube.com, and don't forget it.
Get yours.
Right now.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Last night you had the enchilada combo platter. This morning, the 3-cheese omelet with broccoli. This afternoon, you're a ticking time bomb. Because of you, a simple elevator ride is suddenly a 42-floor plummet into the very bowels of hell.
You take my breath away.
Who did it? Who cares? Sweet mercy, please just someone light a match.
Sweet, sweet mercy.
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, oh ninja of the nasty. And while you're at it, crack open a window.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Everybody buckle up. Mom, buckle up.
Let's go. Buckle up. We go to the store. Come on, buckle up. Ice cream.
Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Good evening. Do you like to laugh? Are you at one with the haha? Do you like your comedy coming over the streaming medias? If so, then go directly to Amazon right now. Do not hesitate and download Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Recorded live at the world-famous comic strip. It is a giggle-a-second fun fest. An hour of me for you. Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Available only on Amazon.
Jim Mendrinos, Not Dead Yet. Now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bros.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time. Maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign. Wanna make out and kiss hard, wait, never mind. Late night in passing, mention it flipped to her best friend. It's no thing, maybe it slipped, but the slip turns to terror and a crush to like. Then she walked in, he froze up, believe it's a fright. It's cute in a way till you cannot speak, and you live to have a cigarette and these get weak. Escape was just a nod and a casual wave. Obsessed about it heavy for the next 2 days. It's only just a crush, it'll go away. It's just like all the others, it'll go away. Or maybe this is danger and you just don't know. You pray it all away but it continues to grow. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me inside. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath, beating hard. As I whisper in your ear, I want to tear you apart. Then he walked up and told her, thinking maybe it'd pass. And they talked and looked away a lot, doing the dance. Her hand brushed up against his, she left it there. Told him how she felt and then they locked in a stare. They took a step back, thought about it, what should they do? Cause there's always repercussions when you're dating in school. But their lips met and reservations started to pass. Whether this was just an evening or a thing that would last. Either way he wanted her and this was bad. Wanted to do things to her, it was making him crazy. Now a little crush turned into a like. And now he wants to grab her by the hair and tell her, I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me inside. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath, beating hard. As I whisper in your ear, I want to tear you apart. Lie still, close your eyes, girl.
so right.
I want to hold you close, soft breath, leaving hard as I whisper in your ear. I want to fucking tear you apart.
8-Bit Bros, late edition, Thursday. Ren's in the house. Finally made it here. Jenya's in the house. Jim Mendrinos, as always.
Nobody
and
cares.
the lovely Amanda Nichols.
Oh, Amanda, welcome to the program.
Everybody's favorite pirate in plaid.
Dale's new boyfriend. And an
So
M
who was
special.
wait. Who was the one before her?
For her who?
You said someone before her.
Oh,
Jim.
yes, Jim
Oh,
Mandarinos.
Jenya, yeah.
I said Jim
Jenya.
Mendrinos, too.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Oh, she got the Vanna White wave going on. Vanna White wave going
Everybody,
That's the
lovely
Queen's,
redhead.
that's the Queen's English.
on. The Queen? One who's always dressed in green,
She
right?
putting a little English on that wave. That's where we got it in billiards
That's
from.
my.
You know, it feels warm and cuddly. If I were not surrounded by people that I need to be nice to, I would be farting in it right now. Just to season it for you.
Would she like me to come hug? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are
But
you sure?
here's the whole thing. I just realized that I'm here the whole week with nobody in the studio. So I might season your chair anyway.
Wow.
I did not need to know that.
Just be thankful. He can't season the table with all the fucking equipment on. It's not well, there's plenty of computers and all these
Webby,
screens.
But
yeah,
Webby,
yeah.
we've been asking for 6 months for him to cut the table by 6 inches.
6 inches.
He
right
can't
here.
make that happen.
6 inches. Just
Well,
cut
no.
it.
Why would you? You
But he's-
wouldn't want to lose 6
No,
inches
he-
either.
In my chair.
Here's the whole thing. You guys have seen how I am with technology. Do you trust me with power saw?
tools? Yeah,
Do you
power
trust
tools.
me with tools?
No, but you got an asshat sitting in the other room that came to give me beady eye when I walked in the fucking door. But where the fuck is he now? Oh, sleeping in his fucking chair.
Probably.
Nobody cares.
Wow, you're just pissed at everyone right now, aren't you?
Are
My
we
name-
talking about John G at this moment?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
You need a hug and a happy fucking ending.
The
You need-
last
know
one
what?
sleeping is probably John G right now. but-
Not be fucking grasping for air every fucking moment in life for the past.
What are you, crazy?
Yeah, you're congested, not feeling well.
No, I'm literally fucking dying.
Are you literally dying?
Men are such
Oh,
pussies.
well, he came to give all the rest of you the AIDS.
Well,
Amanda
here's
knows.
the whole thing.
Wait a minute.
We're all literally dying, people.
Well, we all literally
And,
died.
and this is a good reason to be at 8-Bit South.
Yeah, you just want to avoid this table.
Literally.
Whoa, that was loud.
All right, you need to understand something. I am someone who never, ever, ever gets sick, but
That's
when
a
I get
lie, you're
ick, when I get the ick,
Yeah.
I get the ick
He's a fish now.
for fucking ever.
So you're gonna be sick for weeks and months.
I was. I went to fucking
I've
New
been
Orleans
sick
with the
for
flu and almost
7
died there.
days. That's an
Yeah,
extreme.
actually, he was 2 days down there and had to be in.
That is
to an emergency.
literally a
Yeah,
long
He
time.
was, he was
I
in
get-
emergency twice before I got
3
there.
days later, I'm like,
Raw.
hey, I'm better.
Literally.
No.
Might I
Now,
suggest you walk it off?
Gave me steroid shots, all sorts
oh,
of shit. I was
you're like my
dying.
girlfriend now. Rub some alcohol on it. Rub some dirt on it. Be a man.
2 hours later, I was
Get
in a bar
better.
drinking White Russians.
Pretty much.
Oh, you like your
Trooper.
girlfriend.
Well,
I do.
2 days
I have
later.
seen
You
you,
like my
guys.
girlfriend,
I
too.
like your girlfriend too. She's like almost.
Hey,
like
we got
16
specials on
tattoos.
Amazon Prime.
There is. There's a lot of things on Amazon Prime.
Content, the content is flowing. What's
Because-
the other one?
there's-
Clips G.
Hey, I heard the M&M's got a special on the
It
Amazon.
is so funny because I am still in an internal debate with myself over the fact of whether or not that is C2 or G2 each time
G2.
between each episode.
It is G2.
It does not. It's G-2. Or
G-
C, it is actually C-2, not G2.
It is actually G2, which is our way of saying fuck Amazon, is what it is.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. On Amazon, you say fuck Amazon.
Well, here's the whole thing.
Yeah,
we
they like it.
We were running Gigahost Season 1 when the fine folks at Amazon said, hey, you have a couple of violations with this, and the title is not fit for human consumption. Because
Well, I mean, gigaho is kind of a little abrasive.
well, they said hose is a derogatory term to females, and they would not allow a show on with that name.
I got bitches.
It's supposed to be a reference to gigolos,
Yes,
but made robots.
Right,
So-
gigahos. I get it completely.
Gigolos.
We love the AI prostitutes.
I mean, for the record, it's actually a very
We do?
sex-positive show, and they're really good with women in
Wait,
terms of the act. Hold on, like this is
Tell me
actually
about it, Belle.
just made them like it less.
Wait, hold on. Tell me about it, Belle. Tell me how sex positive.
I knew where I knew you from. You're from Beauty and the Beast.
No.
yes,
You're
I played
Belle.
Yeah, no, I actually was not supposed to play that character. I wasn't supposed to be in it, and then their actress that they had backed out, and I
heard you killed her. Is
I
that
did. I
true?
murdered her dead so that I could have the role. Yeah, no. So
Because she wanted to see if the glass dildo fit.
Gigahos.
See what you just walked into? Welcome to the
Right
8-Bit
there.
Bros.
Can I tell you my favorite memory of the show? So, Adam.
Glass dildo?
No, Adam played.
He
What's the
wasn't
name?
in that at all.
Again?
Adam.
Adam played okay, I got confused. Adam played Adam, and there was a scene where he has to be in a fat suit. And,
Holding a glass dildo?
no, so he's got to be in a fat suit.
What's
and
up with you and glass dildos?
Stuff
brought it up.
The stuffing kept coming out. So in between takes, Amanda was flying in and re-stuffing. It's like he was a turkey. And she's literally just shoving it in, and we're going, get on set before it falls out. And it was like the most...
I really got to just come in and be able to sit in
We're
on
the
set one day when the two of you are recording something.
Stuffing
Right?
was falling.
You need to come down here. It's craziness here sometimes.
Oh man, I sit down here and I'm like, man, just watching the N&M special, I was like, man, I bet filming this was
As long as I'm not in an asshole mood, it
a ton of fucking fun. Because you see the two of them talking and trying to do their greatest AFV with the two of them sitting there next to each other. They're like, yeah, and so in this next skit, blah, 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 blah. And then you see the skit and you're like, they had just as much fun talking about this skit that they were going to show as they did doing the skit.
Well, in all fairness, my personality is I push buttons and boundaries just a little bit.
What?
Just a little bit.
I've given N&M an Amazon review and
Yeah. So there's a whole lot of things like with the accent part when we're doing the intros. For whatever reason, Amanda gets a little squeamish when I start doing accents because every once in a while I'll start doing an Indian accent or something that's culturally inappropriate for me to do.
oh wait, that couldn't be any worse than some of her cultural appropriations. We won't say inappropriate. We'll say some of her cultural appropriations that she's had.
Here's the whole thing though. She does do impressions. She doesn't do the dialects of brown people. That's kind of the line. Whereas I
don't know.
Hold on.
noise?
I am almost willing to bet that maybe we could come back to the end of the N&M special and hear one.
Where we have a factoid of someone dropping something completely inappropriate that's not you.
Not me. Huh?
What did I drop that was in?
What'd she do at the end of the special?
I don't know. What you do?
Did I?
Not that I'm aware of.
I never called it inappropriate.
Yeah.
But so
I that just got a lot darker. I was even curious. I was like, wait, did I miss something?
Oh, the murder one? Where the suicide one? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
What?
I have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
No, this conversation got completely derailed by a third party.
I have no idea what's happening.
Just fucking with us?
I should just.
What is happening?
You can blame me.
I'm here now.
You can blame me.
Yay.
You can totally blame me.
So on set, I would routinely start when the cameras weren't rolling with the Indian accent, and then it would start rolling, and I'd say, "I'm about to do an accent," and just you could literally see her like, "Is this
See
the
my
time?"
asshole clench.
Yeah. It was just
No.
frightening. Yeah.
All I needed to hear. Thank
Are
you.
are you okay, bro?
No, he's
No.
not okay because he hasn't watched the end of the fucking series yet to see whether her
Not-
asshole actually clinches.
I am not so sure what we are talking about right now.
Oh, he is gonna get
Oh,
Raj back in here.
So we used to have a guy who called in. His name was Raj.
Okay.
He was Indian,
Sure.
and he used to say.
Oh, he doesn't call anymore. I wonder why.
He don't
Oh
call.
no, he is a legend on
Yeah.
the 8-Bit Bros.
Yeah, I'm putting
this
together-
this guy literally spent months and months. There's probably a year's worth of content from him.
Oh, it's like 8 fucking gigs. It takes forever to open up the audio.
Raj
So-
is the love of the
He
8-Bit
hates-
Bros.
Fucking hated me. Web boy, you are a piece of shit dick.
In
This is
all
what-
fairness, web boy,
Yeah, I know.
he's not the only one.
So I said to him at one point,
Oh, come
I would
on.
light this guy up like it was my
I asked him
job.
if he worked in a,
and he would
in a
turn around
Quickie Mart.
and go, "Web boy,
you know, with
you
your
are
sisters,
a cocksucker,
and-
motherfucker."
because I know the rules.
Yeah.
You walk in, you line up the 3 employees, you scratch the dot off. If what underneath matches, you win the store.
That is so.
Oh, she looked, but she laughed. She was
That's
like, "That is
not-
so not positive," but it's
So
still
not.
She's so
funny.
happy but disgusted at the same time.
Because it's funny, right? Because it is funny.
It,
Yeah. It's like fucking lotto. Scratch it off, win the store.
Well, actually, you were playing Klinko at the time.
I'm gonna derail this
See what you
conversation. I did that.
It's your fault.
we're gonna
See what you
blame
did? The
Jim.
Jim Mendrinos?
So
I am
he's-
so sorry.
He's coming at me one day, and I
we call this the Mendrinos effect.
he's coming at me one day, and I pulled a South Park
It's
line.
legit. It's legit.
Or should we go back to the very beginning of the show, and this is the Mendrinos effect?
Well, he had hung up and listened and heard that.
Mendrinos.
And
Yes,
called right-
Mendrinos. That's right.
Mendrinos.
What did you say to me, web boy? I have ice in the back of my head.
Dude,
What the-
this dude literally gave Webb more shit than anybody's ever gave Webb shit.
I literally
You have
lit
to.
it.
He
I
probably had a
literally-
little crush on you.
I
All right,
lit-
like take it as a
Oh,
positive.
Actually,
you-
no. I think his wife.
I lit
His
this
wife
guy-
is the one that had the crush on Webb.
Ooh,
and
that-
and,
that-
and the whole fight was over proving how much more of a man he was than Webb was a bitch.
He was funny though.
And on top of that, I would light this guy up for anything he said to Webb, getting his back.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And he would not come at me.
Yeah.
No.
He doubled
Go
down
back.
on how bad he was going to go at Webb.
Oh, Ren, I
could
like you very
say
much.
that-
Dump,
Oh,
you're a
Ren,
very
I
good
like you
guy.
very
Web
much.
boy,
Let's
not
blame
so
the
much.
Web boy,
woman.
you asshole.
Shall we? Let's blame the woman. It's his wife's fault.
Web boy, not so much.
Oh, no. Actually, if it wasn't for Raj's wife, we would have never known Raj got ass cancer.
Right, he got the ass cancer.
Oh wow.
Got the ass
That is
cancer.
that is how we lost
That-
Raj.
Here's the whole,
This is really sad.
I want to say, as much as the Indian accent being bandied about is going to be problematic for NMC at some point, I think even more he got the ass cancer.
Yeah, that's
is
what
the
he called
phrase
it.
I'm
That
going
is
to-
no, those are verbatim Raj's words. I
Yeah,
got
he's-
the ass cancer.
And
So
how
he
did-
had colon cancer or
Yeah,
something.
no, he called in and he's like, oh, I'm not feeling so well. How do you say Raj has gotten the ass cancer?
Yeah, no shit. These are direct words out of Raj's mouth. These are not words of
I
mine.
pulled all of his phone
And,
calls.
and his wife,
content.
his wife called in the next episode to let us know that he wasn't doing so well. And,
Oh, no.
And that things weren't going.
Workmaster's probably dead.
We don't know his number. He would call in and
No,
he would,
no,
he would
no.
up the
The thing about it is we lost Raj in this moment, and we didn't know whether or not he was okay. But Raj did call us back.
Yeah, about a couple
to,
later.
to let us know that he was in remission
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
and that everything was okay. Right
Yeah, but-
now,
all
unfortunately, his wife wasn't around anymore.
Yeah, well, he wanted to kill her. Yeah, it was all bullshit. It was just, a guy pretending to be an Indian accent.
Yeah,
and would-
it was the
He-
greatest year-long
did?
skit that we've
Wait,
ever had.
what? He
It
was
the
not a
greatest
real.
bit. It was the greatest bit of all time because this guy called in trying to fuck with us, and we just let it happen.
Yeah,
and
then he
we rolled
Wow.
for a year.
You guys
6
are
months,
so
7 months?
gullible.
7 months?
No, we were so
Yeah.
loving the content. It was
Yeah, great radio. It
awesome.
was great radio,
It
and that's when we were just doing radio.
Awesome.
It was great radio, but yeah, I pulled all the clips together. It's over 2 hours of content.
Yeah, it is. Just
That's
just
how much
his
I called-
conversations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raj was
Never-
one of the greatest assets to the 8-Bit Bros.
Led on everything,
He's just a
know.
comic that wanted some stage time.
and he probably could have had
Don't
it.
give
Man,
me
I
give me
hope I hope that whatever came out of it were accelerated for him.
not pull off an Indian accent. The only accent I can do is a British accent and a terrible Russian accent. My Russian accent is so fake. People are like, "That's not a real Russian accent."
But you lived there in what was formerly the USSR.
For some time.
Yeah.
You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back.
Back to
Back to the USSR.
Star.
Yeah.
Oh, God save the Queen.
She ain't a human being. We're going to walk into song lyrics the rest of the night.
There's always a song for that. Always, always, always. I think that's everybody's pet
I feel
peeve.
like there is a song always.
Yes.
No.
Always and forever.
Sure. Yeah, always and forever. Sure.
What is we fucking 80s disco now?
Yes. Let's do it.
Come on.
Yay!
If you see more of that, they will silence this.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Like I said, it's a karaoke night at the 8-Bit
Yeah.
Bros.
yeah. That always happens here. It always turns into weird ass shit.
Not
So the G2 is that
So
G2.
G2
Yes.
fembots?
Season 2. Well, it's not just the fembots.
No, I know.
It's the
Dude
men,
bots.
membots.
Menbots, dude bots,
I like it.
I mean, what's the
Fembot.
premise?
So
the
it's
family.
mockumentary style,
Right.
So kind of like The Office, where they do interviews and stuff, and they have like a narrator who sometimes speaks up, and it's following basically a brothel with sex bots that's kind of down on its luck and like not able to keep up with the more expensive, newer sex bots on the market.
I was going to say, actually, according to season 2, they have completely failed and were bought out by a bigger company.
Well, it's sold out. Yeah.
Yeah, they got and it's a whole big thing, and they've got a season, like a 5-season arc. They have this whole, and it's an amazing payoff. I really hope that this show goes somewhere because it's really freaking good, actually, and it's very, like I said, it's very funny. They try and be really progressive with it, and the whole point is not to like, show a bunch of sexy sex bots in their sexy outfits, but to actually like talk about how humans are so weird with sexuality and have these very strange ideas about sexuality, and then how they treat human-like robots because they're like, well, they're not really human, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to them, or I can
lay on me
different ways. Yeah,
just lay on me.
I just want to be cuddled. Yeah, it's so weird and so
I
interesting.
told you to get on top now.
So there's
she's so good.
Thump
She's
is
one of the
really
best horror
good.
film actors
You
of all time.
guys
overall.
should
She's
probably
so good.
cast him.
That's why he needs to come up. There's
You need to come up and
Come be in
be on
J-Ho's.
the special.
Season 3.
he needs to do a Reverend John James.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, none of my characters ever confessed to Reverend.
Friends, funniest.
She's
fuck.
calling herself out. Look, you and I right now share. We are floating down the stream. We are floating down the stream in the same basket, and one
Mine
of
was-
us or both of us have probably lit fuses on it.
I'm sorry, you guys were talking at the same time, and I didn't hear any of you.
I broke John. In
You
my
broke John.
confession.
I did not I've seen that you've done that, but I haven't watched the episode.
Oh, I literally went in there as a
And he was
drunk
crying?
stoner.
It was funny.
Why am I
You
here?
were yourself.
Yeah. It was very
What's
funny.
No,
going?
just like he came in tonight.
You're here. I'm here. Why am I? Do you want my beer? I'm getting high.
It was very funny.
Why am I here? Like
Okay.
that was literally.
Was
What
it?
are we talking
Did you
about?
find anything?
No.
In
I literally
inside, no.
broke him to the point he was like, I just don't know how to handle you.
Yeah, go away.
Aw,
It's very
poor
funny.
John G.
Oh, I
You can
broke
hear the
John.
laughing in the background of me and
Aw.
Jessica trying. I was holding my.
No, there was no way at one point in
Hold
the
him.
sketch that they could not cut out your laughter.
I know
Yeah,
there was a whole.
Actually the giggling in the background did go live.
Yeah,
And
no,
then, I
Well,
literally got it to the point that no one could not. He's sitting there going, "I can't believe what you're doing."
they wanted to hold
a little mean.
That
mean.
is hilarious. I need to watch this.
in post. They wanted to hold one of the scenes to make it a little bit more dramatic, but couldn't because me and Jessica were fucking dying on the couch.
Oh,
And-
J7.
Yeah, J7. Yeah,
I literally
And-
broke John.
And I know Mike
Aw.
said the clip would have been not would have been funnier, but that whole scene at that point
Would've
would have
been
been
funnier.
way more dramatic and funnier if we didn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just.
Well, that's
I
why you guys are banned
broke
from
it.
the studio when we're shooting. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I did a good
I
job. I
broke
mean, I
it.
You
it's-
did.
it's
Which is
just-
really weird because J7 has never had that problem until she got around Webb.
I'm so proud of
Oh
you.
yeah.
Broke
I'm
you.
so proud of you.
fuck everybody up. Look, Amanda looks at me like I'm fucking weird. You know,
I'm the
No, she
asshole
doesn't.
here.
It's
that's
gonna
your,
be
it's your fault. You started it with the fucking wings. Okay, just remember that.
It's
all
another
your
5
fault.
months before she's gonna come back here.
Yeah, that's the one moment that we're still trying to, as the 8-Bit Bros collectively, wrap our heads around. And we're like, all right, so Amanda showed up. Webb turned into Uncle fucking whatever the hell that was.
I'm very nice tonight. Very good.
Oh no, tonight is your stellar
Yeah.
performance. The first
And
time
try-
Amanda came around,
To the dark side.
Yeah.
Yes. Come to the dark side.
First
we have
time,
cookies.
first time Amanda came around,
Webby.
he's a little creepy. Little
First of
creepy.
all,
yeah, but see, not for anything. Amanda opened the door to him being the ultimate creep.
That's true.
What are you talking about?
No, she did not.
Oh yeah, no. Go back and listen to the episode that she first came in, and she's the one that initiated the most detrimental web that came out.
Before she said a word, Web Boy was saying, "Oh, I can't wait to talk to her because I saw her boobies in the movie." That was the first before
That was
she
that was pre that was that wasn't live though.
before a word was said.
But it's true. We had the other chicken here who fucking gave what's his face a hard on. We talked about that.
Why are you pointing at me?
Well, because she sat there. Not
Who
you.
did I get?
Oh,
Who
you're talking about the one you spilt wine on.
I have an
Yeah,
Amazon
well,
special.
the
Watch it.
pig
We have an
here.
Amazon special.
Yeah.
Watch the Amazon
Hey,
special.
and
Yeah, apparently
finally,
there is like
finally an M special.
someone is
Finally!
giving someone a hard on.
Finally, 30 new clips.
You
Well,
did not give
old and
anyone a
vintage
hard
new clips.
You could if you wanted to, but you did not.
Not you.
He is
I did
fucking
not
out.
give anyone a hard on.
Yeah,
I am
what's
so.
her name?
I was like, now she's insulted. What the
I'm
hell,
like,
Jim?
Digging yourself a hole, Mendrinos.
What was her name? The
kind of
lovely
right.
lady from
He was
Wolf of Wall
referencing
Street.
some other person that
Yes.
gave someone a hard on.
Oh,
From the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
terrible. Terrible.
They talked on the air about how in the lap dance scene, the actor sprung a chubby.
Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Hmm?
I'd be very proud if it was me dancing on his lap.
Why?
Chubby or no chubby.
What?
Because he.
Because it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
You have a little man crush on him?
Who doesn't?
Okay.
Come on, Titanic. No?
Yeah, so
That's why we let him slide off the
I
door.
cried when he died because I was so happy that
Do you
it's
know
over.
how you have a list of things that are gay?
Yeah.
That is
That's-
the list. You're on the
That's
list.
gay?
Yeah,
You're on the list.
It's a little gay.
It's also why he owns $20
Yeah.
and $20 on a T-shirt. So.
Just own it. Just own it.
I own
It's
it. I wear it on a
okay to be a
T-shirt.
little
so-
Wrap
gay.
yourself around it and
It's
own
fine.
it.
Yeah,
I
wear it.
actually have a picture of Web Boy standing in the middle of four guys
Kneeling.
with his
Kneeling.
kneeling in the middle of four guys with his mouth open.
Okay.
Yeah. I have
It's
that,
New York
yeah.
City. We accept everyone with all their sexualities
do you, man.
and whatever
You do
you
you, so
like.
nobody else.
We are a very accepting community.
Hey, I'm not saying that I'm not one of the guys that was standing over him.
This is true.
I mean,
You guys are very intimate, right? The 8 bros.
Well, you know what the 8-bit is.
Webb has actually forced us into that situation maybe a little bit harder than we wanted to be a part of it.
They all have seen my.
Don't say harder after you said you're all standing over him.
No, they have all
Ooh,
seen.
no,
you
say
know-
harder again,
Look,
and
you know
I
this-
might like it.
Jim, you know the story. They've all seen my
There you are.
pee-pee.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's actually given full schmeckle on
I am not surfing.
So
what
you're not
I am
getting-
I blame that on
not
the
happy
fireball.
right now.
I totally blame that.
All
on
I
the
have
fireball.
is
No, I blame that on a really warm swimming
and
pool.
that.
It was warm.
Here's all I'm gonna say:
It was warm.
if you're whipping your dick out while you're hanging out with your friends, you want to.
Oh, not friends.
Not friends.
Every friend. All 12 of them.
Yeah, like
12
there
friends.
there was a collective bunch there.
You have 12
No,
friends.
no, we all went on vacation together
They
to New
found him not
Orleans.
guilty.
It was like, I don't know, 8 of us or some shit. And we went back to a friend's hotel in a very beautiful little quaint place in New Orleans. And he went to his room to do whatever. We were all hanging out poolside. I decided to go for a swim.
And
naked?
then other people jumped into the pool.
Not naked.
I went in
oh,
with my
bummer.
clothes,
No.
and then I decided to take them off.
Yeah, I
Right.
was gonna say by the time
okay.
other people joined him in the pool, he then decided to remove clothing.
To get out of the pool.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Then, so this is
Dipping is fun. I get it.
this
Oh,
is,
yeah,
well,
I've
this
done
is
it.
also the first
Oops.
time that Thump and,
Too much
and Ren
information.
were like face to face
If
hanging
you
out.
skinny dip
And I
around people of
get
the
out of the
opposite
pool and I'm
sex,
having a
very
conversation.
Cool. If you skinny dip,
Never even realized
among
my clothes
just a
weren't
group
on.
of your own-
This was
there-
also the first time Lee ever saw web naked.
Actually,
dude.
every time I've skinny dipped, it was
With
among the
Among
same.
friends.
yeah.
Should be.
But if you're a dude and you skinny dip with other dudes,
That's gay?
that it's the beginning of every bad Cub Scout scenario of all time. Like
Or-
Robert would be in the background
I was
somewhere.
gonna say
It could be
yo, Robert. Big shout
Swedish
out to Robert. Where you at tonight?
Just sauna regularly.
Oh, a
with
Russian
guys.
bathhouse.
Yeah,
Okay.
Russian bathhouse. Yeah, you could be naked, like swinging anything you have.
Make it circle.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
Well, we
Russians
got,
are
we
pretty
got the same thing. It's not necessarily an attraction to it. It's just
It
a-
could be.
It's a comfortableness with the fact that like we don't. We're not.
It's your body.
We're not,
Jim-
we're
Look,
not
I'm
separated
looking at-
by anything.
How do we always get back
Yeah.
to my is it gay list?
Because you
Because
see,
J7 is listening right now and she still needs and wants to know.
Right. So I have these things that is it gay or not? You know, like if you're having sex with a woman and it's 2 men, and if the penises touch accidentally, it's not gay. It's not gay. It happens. It's not gay. Well, J7, he started a.
Stop pointing at me.
Well, she sits over there. That's her seat. She has started.
Actually, no. Nobody's in J7. Nobody is in J7 seat because nobody's sitting directly in front of the laptop.
Oh, that's true.
there you go.
So she started a Google Doc that she has shared with everybody and writes down all my little tidbits of is it gay or not.
And we have just
This is an actual thing.
All right.
It's
That's
fucked up.
fun.
It's fucked
Which
up.
is fun.
It's fucked
It's
up.
fun.
You're all fucked up.
Well, no, it's the
not
opinion of
all-
Webb. Is it gay or not?
Told
well,
you, it's not gay.
He could be bisexual. I mean, he has a girlfriend after
Well,
all.
this is what we're trying to figure out, actually.
If there ain't a man in the world, if he could get his mouth around it, he would. There ain't a man in the world who wouldn't.
Wait, yours or their own?
Their own. It's not gay. Yours.
I was
It's
like,
not gay.
I was like,
Well,
we get
it's self-pleasure,
context
right?
is context
It's
is very important.
I'm sorry, but I would still subcontract. I'm sorry.
Well,
Even
you
if
would.
it's a DIY
Yeah.
job, I would still subcontract.
Yeah, I mean, you would, but, you know,
He's like,
sometimes
sorry.
it's
No,
cheaper
I'm
for a
sorry.
DIY.
It might be, but
I
there's
know
just,
how to do it perfect, but I prefer someone else to do it.
I'm a little too lazy to put in that level of investment.
Well, yes, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
See, now, here we go.
Now
See?
that you're getting
See?
older, it's a lot of work.
See, some things just slip out. They're not.
Like a.
Like dick in a pool.
Oh no, that didn't just slip out. That intentionally left its shorts in the pool, surprised one of their friends of like 10 plus fucking years, and then came around and decided to stand next to the 2 guys who were finally face to
Meeting
face for the first
face
time.
first in 7 years.
Me and Ren have known each other for like 7 years at this point, but we've never sat down in front of each other physically.
Can I ask you something, guys?
It's a dividing line.
Right.
What is wrong with being naked? It's not like you are all having like different parts, right? It shouldn't be a problem after all. If you're not homophobic, it shouldn't be a problem.
No, we're not at this point even complaining about the fact that this is actually happening. We're just sharing this event with everybody.
Would you like to see how fast I can empty this room?
Yeah, all he's got to do is stand up and pull it out.
I'm interested.
Check, please.
I will tell you, Amanda will be the first one to leave.
She's closest to the door.
Yeah.
Ding.
I thought you were gonna say first one to get naked.
She was like, yeah, maybe that too.
Listen, nudity's fine.
Yeah, I
and
don't
nudity-
see
Nudity.
that.
No.
I don't see
If
it.
we all have men have same parts, women have same parts. I mean, I'm talking about
Yeah.
in general
Yeah.
terms,
Yeah.
not in
Well,
like.
this is why we weren't surprised at the moment that it happened. But
I-
me and Ren are having a holy shit, dude. So glad to
Just
finally
take your-
fucking get to sit next to you.
Look, I'm more than willing to show at any moment.
So these two are
Which is
sitting
not
there,
true.
and
Yeah,
they're
we're
doing.
having this
And-
bro moment. We're having this, man. It's finally good to get to meet you. We've never
Yeah.
actually physically been around each other. This
Oh,
is
look.
this is
Dick.
awesome. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden Webb's like, "Hey," and we both look over and we're like, "Webb's dick."
Need to see
He
this.
was jealous.
Why do I
So,
gotta
You wanted
look at
to
this?
meet him. You got to meet
Come
a whole of
No,
him.
No,
all of it.
no. I had already met Webb before. This was an addition to meeting Webb. I was
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was my first time
But
meeting
now-
Ren.
Wow.
So
Yeah. First,
it's
yeah.
fine.
Little
You
Webb
all-
wanted to be invited
he
to.
was breaking a little ice between the two of you.
Water was warm.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was.
that.
What it was is he was feeling proud
Yep.
when
Water
he
was-
hopped out and
I'm not.
when he hopped out and Chris and Lee
had
were
nothing
like,
to be proud of.
"Yo,
Chris and Lee, like Chris, our friend, she looks and she's like, Tone, your dick. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry about that.
There it is.
That's
Yep.
when he.
Why
comes
are you
over and talks to us.
apologizing?
So, can I explain the rest of this? So
Oh, hi.
Chris goes.
Welcome back.
He
Lee goes-
woke up again.
No. Lee goes, your dick. So what? Everything that's missing from this entire story is Thump and I
Yes.
are literally sitting 65 yards away, having our own conversation.
Yeah, we are totally
On
not involved in this moment.
Side
Other side of the pool.
the pool,
Yep.
away from everyone. I'm leaving the next day. Him and I are having a moment. Hey man, it was really cool to
Ooh.
meet you. It was really cool to have a good time. Hey man, yeah, cheers. Drink a beer. Hey, you want another one? Yeah. Oh, let me grab my cooler and grab you another.
Webb's dick.
Hi, Webb.
Yeah.
Why are you?
It is literally in the
Yeah.
middle of our conversation. Is all of a sudden,
Literally,
hi,
like,
Webb's penis.
the
Did
first
you ruin
time-
your romance a little bit? Did you have like a bromance moment
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the dick showed up?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
we had
number
a.
one
It's all
dick.
funny games till the
Yeah, there
shows.
you go. We were having a
We had
bromance
a
moment, and all of a sudden a
at-
penis showed up, and we're like, God damn it!
Showed up.
Yeah, but
Now
what
it's
you're-
now
is-
it's gay.
While y'all hear
It's
about us,
still not gay.
Dick number
but y'all
one.
hear about us video gaming all the time. I have video gamed with him and Thump
Years.
minus 6 months, as long as him and Thump had
Yeah.
video gamed up until this point. It was the first time that Thump and I actually met in real
Yeah,
life.
first time.
Like
Face to-
physically sat across
So
from
we
each
were
other.
having
we were able to go.
our-
You're right.
Hey
So,
man,
let me-
it was totally cool to be. And from
Let me
from
just
my-
see if I get
hold
this
on,
right.
Hold on. From my perspective, he grew up in New Orleans. Thank you for having me in your town.
Yeah.
I'm leaving tomorrow. Thanks.
So
It
you
was cool.
you two were just having a civilized conversation when bam, a dick shows up. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
And not only a dick, but dick number one, Web Boy.
Yeah. I was named Dick number one after that. And then
I
number
would
two.
also like to elaborate on the fact that I am dick number 2.
Man,
Dick number two. Yeah.
you seem more
You
like a number two.
guys have
my
measured
girlfriend.
it?
No, my
Is
girlfriend.
that how?
Oh no!
it's
It's only an IDK ranking.
My girlfriend gave
You see,
us
that's
those
the answer
names.
you're always going to get from a guy. Is your dick a little small? Nope. But if we were measuring, I'd be number one.
It's order of who showed up.
I don't
me.
know where we'd be if.
I showed
Oh,
up.
is it now?
Well, yeah,
okay.
He showed up first. I showed up second.
No, you're
Number
But
third.
one.
he's
What?
dick number two.
No, I'm
But
Dick
you
number
showed
one.
up. So you dick number one, and also you showed
Right.
up.
Me and my girlfriend were the first ones into New
But
Orleans.
she's not.
New Orleans.
She's
And-
not dick
and
number
then
one.
Even
Thump
though he
showed up.
lived
She's
there.
vagina
his-
number one.
Then I was there, so
Yeah.
I got dick number 2, and then Ren showed up late.
Even though he
became
lived
dick
there.
number 3.
So that's a really weird dick measuring.
No,
content.
it wasn't a measuring.
Think you could
Not
totally
measuring.
yeah.
No, it was
It's a not
personality
measuring
perspective.
dick measurement content.
Yeah, it was personality perspective.
It's a personality measured in dicks.
I don't measure by ruler. I measure by hands.
I don't even do that. I just want to know how many.
Like,
Yeah, like it's.
forearms.
Yeah. One should not milk themselves.
What?
I'm out.
What?
There you
No,
go.
come back. We missed you.
I got pee.
Yeah, don't worry about the short Polish man walking out of the room.
It's always fun to be here, is it not?
Oh.
Yeah. N&M special.
N&M
Finally.
special. Watch
Finally.
it. Finally.
Amazon Prime.
And G2
And
is
then
also on there.
G2.
You get to see me as a sex bot.
Yay! I'm sorry, I got a little excited.
Fun, a different kind of fun.
I really.
Amanda 4000 is a hilarious moment. I still say, like, Amanda 4000 terrifies me.
Yeah.
But your girlfriend Chip has got to be the most hilarious, like, change up, because you are just forced into, all right, now be this. All right, now be this. All right, now be this. All right,
And we
now be
did it in real
this.
time.
We did.
That's filmed in real time?
And actually, the understanding behind this is what we get here in the special isn't even the entirety of just that segment.
No.
Definitely not. I think the original was like 18 minutes long or
Yeah.
something crazy. My dad had that idea for that because I told him about the boyfriend chip after we filmed it. And he was like, you know what would be amazing is you had a girlfriend chip and you just had to like into all these different characters. And he's like, you'd be so good. It's so perfect. And he got so excited and he wouldn't shut up about it for like a week. And I called him every day and we talk and he just could not get over the idea. And I was like, you know what, Dad, I'm going to write it. I'm going to do it. And
it was great.
And it was like the script was long. I think the original script was like
a miniseries.
It was a miniseries. It was way too long.
Yeah, it's great though.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It is flawless content, and I'm eager to see where what ended up on the cutting room floor makes its way into.
Oh, that'll all be on Instagram.
At some point,
Yeah,
these
we'll
things will
throw
come
us
out.
some little
bonus.
You know, the Amanda.
Yeah, but
4000
I may have to wait a year to see some of this stuff.
She does not blink in that video. That is the creepiest thing I fucking saw.
Yeah.
It's just like
got big eyes. They don't have to blink ever.
She winks.
Oh yeah, cool. Because it's broken. So okay. So here we go. Ready? So my eyes. This is a normal wink. This one, the muscles don't crunch like they're supposed to. So I can do like a broken doll wink, but I can't wink properly. And so I just use it for comedy.
This is so creepy.
Yeah, that's a little creepy.
It is very, very dull.
Yeah, it's real creepy.
But here's the thing that's tremendously unfair. She did that to me without warning me that was going to happen, and I'm trying to keep
You
in
told me to
character.
be a robot. What do you want from me, man?
And I'm trying to keep in character, and then she did that, and I think it was like 7 or 8 takes where we just had to keep redoing it.
Yeah,
because when
he's like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
Love it.
There's
That
a
one
couple
had
of
a lot of
puking
outtakes.
blood instances.
God, why do you use that phrase? It's gross. I don't like it.
You don't like the phrase puking? We just talked about a guy being naked for 20 minutes.
I don't mind.
There
naked
is
guys.
nothing wrong with guy being
I
naked.
was like, hold on, you just spoke to a girl
Yay.
about a guy being naked for 20 minutes, and you.
All right, let me rephrase this.
her to be
We talked
offended?
about Wendell being naked for 20 minutes.
Preferable to splitting or puking blood.
Yes.
There you go.
Anything's better than that. Even Wet Boy naked.
Listen,
No, this is not.
True.
if you were naked and started spitting blood, that would be
No, that would
That
be
would be
nasty.
that would be the top.
Worst ever.
That would be nasty.
Oh.
If a member of his nakedness started puking blood, that would make it worse.
That would be a go see a doctor.
Yeah.
No, that would be a Guar live show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would not. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I was telling Jim earlier. This is not related. It's a little related. I saw, you know, the gender reveal things that are going around right now.
Have you
my-
seen the blue poot? You've
my
seen
girl-
the blue poot?
like
Really?
next week.
Okay,
So
well, I
Hold
have
on,
an idea
hold
for
on.
you, 'cause-
You've seen the blue poop. You saw the blue poop.
Yes. So this is a girl fucking on her tummy, and she goes a little like, and poofs out a blue like cloud from her butt.
You saw the blue. No, that was a queef. You
She
were-
moves, and then it pans to all the family like, oh my god, it's a boy. Just like, whoop.
Actually, I was introduced over Twitter to that clip with, and there's a reason why the father's not in this clip.
Because he's embarrassed.
Because
clap.
I would have already left that girl too.
Well,
Yeah.
is she
Like,
the one
I
that's-
just
And you know enough about me by this point. You know I'm not probably gonna leave that girl. But
probably.
Yeah.
I would.
no, this girl, yes, definitely.
She's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
It's an excellent skit.
Paige Ginn.
Gender reveals are so over the top right now. You had the family
Right.
that was just
So
recently killed in Alabama. Like a couple of the people were killed because of shrapnel from some shit they tried to make on their own. Like
The hell?
gender reveals have gotten so out of control that this brought comedy to a tragic situation. No shit, based on when it was dropped. Literally 2 weeks ago, there was a mother and a couple other people that were killed by their own gender reveal.
That's
They tried to put together pyrotechnics of their own, didn't
That
really know what they were doing, and shrapnel
Came out of a butt.
actually killed people.
It's a boy.
butt shrapnel.
I mean, I can't say much. I have to sit through one of these gender reveals. Well, we're supposed.
I
to,
would not do anything
It's
like
supposed
that.
to be this weekend. But
Like, if I ever decide to, like, if I ever get pregnant and I'm like, oh, guys, you're invited to a gender reveal party, you need to know that this is going to be an
A
alien
Russian
who
gender reveal.
probably, like, kidnapped me and they
Blue
replaced me with
vodka.
an alien.
And then the gender reveal be
don't you-
yellow.
And then, and then because that's not going to be me.
I personally think it's all stupid. I mean, I really shouldn't say anything. Like I said, I have to go through this either this weekend or next weekend or some shit. But what happened to a phone call?
If you want to be politically,
Mom, it's a boy.
you want to be politically
What
correct.
happened to not knowing what
Well,
the
see,
gender is until
I
like,
did-
the
I
kid
didn't
is
know.
actually
All of a sudden it pops out and oh shit, it's got a schmeckle. Look at that.
But
My
all of
parents
them should
thought
be
that I
purple.
was going to be a boy until the moment I was born, and they're like, "We have no idea what to name this
I
child."
didn't
They
know-
took like the whole month to name me because they thought it's going to be a boy.
I didn't want to know what
Oh,
my
wait,
children.
You didn't get a birth certificate with your name on it? It was signed later?
Yeah, I got the late birth certificate.
No,
Yay!
she don't do IPAs. She
I don't do
IPAs.
IPAs though.
I'll take a Guinness though.
I'll
They're
do
both
the
IPAs.
what is that? Aloha. It's IPA.
I didn't know what my. I don't want to say. I
Well,
didn't know
back
what
in
my
the
two
day,
kids,
there
but
was no.
Back in the day, like
there
I'm
was
fucking
no,
that old.
Yeah, Webb still doesn't know what his gender is, so.
God, fuck all y'all.
I was born when they still didn't have that whole like technology when they
Sonograms.
right.
Yeah.
when they knew what the baby's gonna be.
Right. You know, now they do that via blood test.
I know, right? They're
I don't-
like, oh, like
Yeah.
your future baby is gonna be twins, and you're like, fuck that. But yeah, so I was born.
Your baby's gonna be twins. Sorry.
Right. That's like almost in that like almost an oxymoron.
Yes.
I didn't know what my first one
Jenny is
was.
having twins. What?
Can you imagine?
It's
two of her?
yours.
Can you imagine two of her?
Hey,
The
Jim,
one twins.
One
it's gonna
twin.
be.
Jim.
Yes.
I'm sending you a picture of
Your
Web-
baby.
of Web Boy in North Carolina.
Oh, I want to
God,
see
no.
Web Boy in North Carolina.
I'm not gonna see his dick, am I?
No,
I
that did
wanna
not
see
come
the
out in North
dick.
Carolina. I
I
tried.
want to see the dick. Why not?
No.
I tried. Trust me, I tried.
He'll show it to you.
Tell me if you can figure out which one is Web.
I will.
Oh, it's that photo. Okay.
No.
So I didn't know what my first one was. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know what any of them. My second child, when we went for the, I guess, second sonogram, as soon as, I think it was the second, as soon as the nurse or doctor put the thing on the wife's belly, the child rolled over and spread eagle. And I said to the doc, I said, well, no Franks
That's
and beans.
mine.
No Franks and beans.
I'd rather see his dick.
Oh, is that the? That's got to be.
Wait,
the,
what is this?
Is that the?
I'd
mask,
rather see his dick.
Is that the mask photos?
Ew, Thump, what did you send? That's not even a good
That's
makeup.
them.
That's not. No, come on. That's a
That's
lousy.
Can I see?
That's really lousy. Like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck you.
Drag queen photos.
It's not me.
Hey, not for.
I thought you were the only one who is not wearing makeup.
Because he was at a bar and ran. But it does look like me.
So.
It does.
This
like
is the reason why I don't wear the makeup.
Why not?
It
You
does
could
look
have a
like-
makeup and a beard.
It
You
is
could put
him.
some glitter in your
If I can
beard. It's gonna
find
be
my
so sexy.
photo
No, actually, Webb sent me the. Wait till Christmas. Wait till you see me Christmas.
Oh, you're gonna
That
are
does
you
look
gonna
like him, doesn't
decorate
it?
your beard in like like is it gonna be
I'm
like
not-
some
I-
decoration
I-
in your beard?
I'm not gonna have the Russian dictation and decorating my beard, but
Dictation. It was
How-
just a humble suggestion. How
No.
to sex decorate your beard for some female appreciation.
I don't want to decorate my beard though.
Why not?
I will.
It's so
I
sexy.
will decorate my beard.
Ooh, I want to see the pictures.
Sounds like that.
Oh,
Yo.
oh no! Don't worry. They will be posted all over all of my profiles.
I've never
You will see them on the Twitter.
Twitter.
I will put the sparkly balls in the lights.
Sparkly balls on your beard.
Yep, sparkly balls in my beard.
In your beard.
In my beard, not on it. In it.
Not on your beard, in your beard.
Yeah, if they're
in the
on your
beard.
that's different.
Yeah.
You got
No.
Bring that photo back up. Turn it to
Oh,
Amanda.
man.
And I'll show you the photo I
miss-
took with that app.
What app?
Tell me they're not far apart.
I don't
Close
want to see
enough.
that. I don't want to see that.
Oh my God, you have such a bitchy face.
Right?
Tell me
And
that's
so-
not the same. Tell me that's
Wait,
not the same
it's
person
kissy
in
face.
the other.
You're such a bitch.
Here's your fucking
As a
duck lip
female,
bullshit,
you're
yeah.
such a bitch.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Tell
to admit that.
me,
Yeah.
Amanda, that's not the same person in the other.
She's
It
like,
is.
Wait, the fifth.
That-
She's like, damn, it's actually kind of uncanny how much.
So
I
wait,
might
Tom,
have
do you
been
ever
you.
shave?
here's Ren.
Yeah.
Just like for the fuck of it?
Mm-hmm.
To just kind of like see your baby face back?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's my baby face.
I mean,
And then,
last time I did it was like 2 years ago, but
okay.
And here's,
And so you haven't shaven since? Like it's all.
here's the Bloody Marys.
Oh, the Bloody Mary. Oh, sexy.
Yeah, that's just
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah,
Bloody Mary.
that is Bloody Mary porn right there.
Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah,
Mary
in
porn.
front of
Don't
the
say
8-bit
blood.
bros computer screen.
Don't say
Bloody
Vomit
Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody.
Come on now. There's a difference.
Bloody.
There's a
Say
difference.
blood and Mary
Hell.
porn.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Now that's not cultural appropriation.
Not at all, because they're all white.
Unless you're doing a Dearest Alba, then it is.
What?
Huh?
Ah, but
The
he's so
accents.
good. He's so
Oh,
so
okay.
sexy.
Oh,
Ooh.
my God.
Getting married or got married. Nah,
Who?
who cares?
Not a
Who?
deal breaker.
Not a deal breaker, right?
Not a deal.
No.
No.
When someone's married and shows you the ring, the next question you ask is happily?
That's an absolute deal breaker for me. I don't have many lines. That's an absolute deal breaker for me.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Actually, for me too. I don't do
I'm-
married guys
I'm not gonna
or
be
taken guys
responsible
or any
for-
other guys.
Homewrecker?
I'm not gonna be responsible for sending somebody else to therapy. That ain't
True.
happening. No.
But you're responsible for sending yourself to therapy.
Yeah.
But that's like sending someone else anyway.
No, it's different.
No?
No, that's
I'll-
cultural
I'll own
appropriation.
my shit. I won't own your shit.
Cultural appropriation.
Okay. I can respect that.
You can own your shit.
Yeah, I can respect. No, I can't own my own shit. I blame it on everybody else.
Oh, that's very mature.
Probably not. It's probably why I need therapy.
I
But
was gonna say it's probably why his psychiatrist makes as much as they do. They've sent 3
Yeah.
kids to college.
Ooh.
All Ivy League.
Probably why his psychiatrist is drinking.
there he is,
Oh, he made his psychiatrist drink.
free of charge. He's got 4 fucking degrees in psychology.
In psychology? And you like me? Aww.
Trust me, his advice is
That's
horrible.
very interesting.
He likes you because you're perplexing.
Because you're
Ooh.
Everybody's a project. So what's
Listen, pipe down over there.
yeah? What's in the pipelines next? Where are we with?
What do we got coming out of the new
We got
media
coming up.
group?
Yeah, where are we with?
Well, let's see.
Where's Gail's new boyfriend going? What's the story there?
Well, that's not a question for me. That's a question for Jim.
It is with the distributor. We got an offer to get it distributed. We're not really happy with the offer, so we're having a phone meeting tomorrow
Okay.
to see if we can get a better offer.
Okay.
If not, the IFAs just went on in Los Angeles, and I'm told that next week there will be more offers coming in
Now the offer is
for distribution in
with-
movie theaters.
with the same company originally. Isn't this the same company that worked on
we have
Hoosiers
an
and,
agent.
and Big Lebowski?
The agency we are with is Blood Milk Honey. It's kind of like an agent for movies,
Right.
and they were the same people that represented Big Lebowski and a whole lot of other
Hoosiers.
Robert Rodriguez's film when Mariachi, his first independent film, same company, and they're representing Gail's new boyfriend. Confused as hell because they're like, this film is crazy. They have no idea what to make of it, but they think they're marketing it the same way that they marketed the Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Okay.
and trying to put it into this should be in theaters at midnight with an audience that's participatory, which I can definitely see. Yeah. So they're out there marketing it and going away, and I want
so
it.
now we're a cult.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
love to be
yeah.
a cult.
Oh,
I would love
yeah.
to be a cult.
Sure.
That people repeating the same lines as the puppet would just be fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dressing
with a
up as
web
Bunny.
boy running naked.
Not
Oh
me.
yeah.
Throwing
A whole lot of people screaming people too and running across the room.
throwing curly cues of felt at the screen.
Yeah.
Puppet life matter.
That's what I want.
Get
So
some t-shirts made.
yeah. So
Oh yeah.
that's
Sexy.
That's where
Hashtag
Gail's is.
Puppet lives matter.
Yeah.
What else have you ladies got going?
I've got I filmed a commercial yesterday.
Yay!
Ulcerative colitis.
Yay! It's
That was
important.
hilarious.
You're raising awareness. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are
It's an
very
important
proud of
thing.
you.
And then I'm filming on Monday and Tuesday. I'm directing actually
Ooh.
a music video that a friend of mine, Sage Buckalter, wrote this song called "My Body." That's about body autonomy and it's kind of a response to the Me Too movement and Time's Up and just the conversation about reproductive health and all these things. And it's beautiful. And she asked me to direct, so I am. So
Nice.
that's super fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be we're throwing it together. I'm a little, stressed out and kooky, but it's gonna be great.
No, you're gonna be good. Come on.
Yeah, and then Gigahose is on Gigahose season 2, which I'm in, is on Amazon. It's great. You should go watch it. And our fucking N&M special, and we got to make more, so we're
Yeah.
gonna be working on that. And
And then
also,
we just filmed 2 sections of Ominous Laughter.
Yep.
And Jenya's is one of the next ones that's getting filmed. Jenya wrote one of our sections of
oh,
Ominous
it's
Laughter.
so good. Oh, I
Yeah.
loved yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I love yours. No, I love yours. No, I love yours. It's family.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Exactly.
I dig that. Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women support each other. That's
right.
what we do.
plus I try and work with the same 9 people all the time because I don't like anybody else.
Surprise.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
As long as you get the quality and caliber that you're looking for.
And I've been very
Oh, no,
fortunate.
you've got to be very selective about who those 9 people are.
Yeah. I'm really
and,
fortunate.
and once you find those 9 people, you just go, and we're good.
Right?
We're good. No, these 2, Diana is another go-to one. There's I think it's literally 9 people that come through the studio on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And then I'll add people every once in a while and they'll stay for a week or 2 and I'm like, no. They're not coming back.
You
People
did
go,
good,
where's
but
this
yeah.
one? No.
It was a good attempt. You did great, but yeah, thank you.
You were
Thank
lovely.
No, thank you.
If I could just not be here the days you film, you're more than welcome.
All right.
There are 1 or 2 people that Mike brings in that they're like, well, I'm filming this person, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna be out of the office that day.
Aw.
No, but here's the whole thing. I like who I like. I have fun with the people I have fun with, and everyone else is just like, Please go away. Please go away.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? No. No.
Here's the thing. They moved me into an office so that when the people that are annoying are here, I could close the door, and everyone just walks in the door. Nobody knocks.
Yeah, I was
They
going to
just-
say there's a no knock policy if I'm not.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never done that. If his door's
I
open,
always
I'll walk
knock.
in. But yeah, if his
I
door's
now
open.
hang a sign on when I don't want to be bothered, saying "Not wearing pants. Enter at your own risk." That sign hangs from the door.
Yeah, I was going to say that probably stops like a few people.
Well, boy.
I said a few.
Time out.
You would understand that,
I
right?
would understand, but
I
I'm
didn't
still not-
say all people. I said it probably only stops a few people.
I'm not.
Web boy
passing
would
through
not
that.
come in. Ren would. That's the difference. Ren would walk in.
Yeah, I did. Do you
Personality
care about a closed door, or are
reveal.
you just walking in? I know he's here. Door's closed. I'm walking in.
I think
if that sign's on the door, yeah, Ren's walking in because Ren's a take no prisoners. I'm just gonna go get done what I need to fucking get done. He's here kind of guy.
He and I have the same personality. If you tell him you can't do something, he's just gonna fucking do it.
Yep.
Which is my personality in a nutshell.
Yeah, that is Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that. After 20 years or whatever the fuck it is, that is totally Ren.
That's why
Yeah.
we get along, because
Yeah.
I understand.
I didn't even need to have that long with him. Yeah, I completely understand that exact same point. It's like Ren's gonna go, wait, hold on. No, you're telling me you're here, but you're just not willing to talk to anybody else. Fuck that. I'm coming in and talking to you.
Look, we all know I'm an asshole. We all know I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm a bigger asshole than you, though.
Oh, no,
that's
you're
why I
not.
think that's why. we
Oh,
get
there's
along.
another
Wanna
dick
be a bigger
measuring
asshole
cup.
No, I'm an asshole,
Bro.
I'm totally
Yeah,
an
it's
asshole.
according to this is a girth contest though.
In this studio tonight, and my headphones have sat here,
Yeah.
not giving a
Yeah.
fuck what anybody else has to say, and whatever
Zero.
I
That just
hear,
means you're a shitty artist. That's all that means,
give it.
dude.
Oh no, it means I don't give a fuck.
Well,
And what
no,
I-
actually, according to Jim's post earlier today, that does literally mean you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good point. Yeah.
What was my post earlier today? Did I post earlier today?
You were talking about how an artist feels too much.
Oh, the article. Yes, artists do feel too much, and I think Ren
And
does.
you
feel
wonder
too much.
why I tried to get your back, bro,
You got.
by not feeling too much and being in the moment and just.
You
being-
got to feel. You got to feel all the feels. You need to feel all the feels.
I did. Two ladies and the
Whoa.
asshole. Oh wait, you were
Wait,
here.
he felt
Yeah.
two ladies in his asshole?
He did not feel two ladies. Because I know these
I am
ladies.
so confused right now.
If he felt either one of them, they'd hit him.
Well, no, I was actually kind of trying to understand the exact what I heard was
Yep,
he
I
felt
know
two
what's
ladies in
happening.
his asshole.
I was not there.
Jenny and I are going surfing.
This show is spinning out of control.
Yeah.
She's gonna put a board.
Okay.
Game over.
It's 11:18.
Okay,
Can we
we're
put a
going
bullet in this?
surfing. We're going
I win.
surfing. You win. I'll go surfing with you. Fine.
Let's bullet this.
But I'm a
Calling over.
longboarder.
Let's wrap
I
this
like
up.
longboard.
Yeah,
You-
Ren's a
That-
butthole surfer. Ren's a butthole surfer. So.
Butthole
Whatever
surfer,
you
she likes
want, baby.
longboard. Amanda, where the fuck did this all go? I have no clue either.
Amanda's like, no, I don't know what's happening. I do not.
She's
Alright.
like, I'm not getting an Uber with him.
It's another 5 months before we'll see her here.
I hope not.
Webby, you broke her again.
Not me. Not me. I was a good boy tonight. Mama always told me to be a good boy.
Apparently
Yeah,
not when you
okay.
took all your clothes off.
Well, that happens sometimes. 8-Bit Bros, Thursday night.
It's
Yeah.
always fun.
You know the
You
deal.
should listen to us.
Jenny in the house.
Yay!
Me, Amanda Nichols in
Talking
the
about
house.
longboards.
I was gonna say,
November
you're not gonna
24th.
make us wait forever for either of you to come back again, though.
Right? I hope not.
I mean,
It's hard for my
whenever I'm
schedule.
invited,
But
Well, you
happy to be happy.
You
to
always
be
have
here.
an
Thank
opening.
you.
always
Yeah.
happy to be here.
always have an
I
opening.
mean, I know both your schedules are very entrenched in what you're doing, but
It's like, I
True.
fucking hate you.
stop in,
Here's what you don't realize. If she really,
anytime you would like, and kick us right in the face.
You hate me.
I would not
A little
be
bit.
hanging out with people
little
I
bit.
want to kick in the face. Like I would.
am so glad you're here.
I would come up
would
with
not
any
hang out with people who kick
excuse.
you in the face. That is an awesome phrase.
No, seriously, like I am usually not the person who's like, oh, I hate you. I would be like, oh my God, you're so awesome, but I'm so busy. I'm not gonna be around.
So we'll see you next Thursday.
Sure, I'll come. Yeah, are you sure you can handle me next Thursday?
Will we see you next Thursday?
Definitely will not, because next week is actually one of my because of the music video. I'm scrambling.
So you're
my work
not gonna
schedule's
be
tough
at the live gig?
November
She's
21st,
not
Tierney's
live.
Tavern, Montclair, New Jersey.
No, I don't think I can do it, you guys.
Yeah.
Wait, where is it gonna be? What? New Jersey?
Montclair, New Jersey.
Montclair.
New Jersey.
What are you mounting now?
Where is
New
that?
Jersey. Not mount.
Where are you
Mont.
dragging me to? I'm a city girl.
Exactly where Ominous Laughter was filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one?
That's the same place.
November 21st,
On the
Tierney's
same floor, in the
Tavern,
same room, on the same stage.
a night of comedy
Exciting.
presented by New Media Studio Comedies, hosted by the 8-Bit
Hosted.
Very nice.
hosted by the 8-Bit Bros. What do we got? 6 comedians. It's Jim Mendrinos,
Yep.
John
Oh,
G.
look, not me.
They just invited you, fucker.
I was gonna say, not for anything, Jenya, you and I are the only ones who could probably sit down at a table
Right
and
now.
actually host this.
Right
Because
now,
these two guys over here and Jim are gonna be running around like chickens with their fucking heads cut off.
Like doing their own stuff, and then you
and I could literally host a live event.
we can do it. I know, definitely.
Stand-up comedians Jim Mendrinos, John G., the Reverend John Jameson, Mike Langan,
Of course.
Dave Hodge, Craig Loigren, and No Filter Paul.
Plus the lovely and talented.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was not invited. I'm not coming.
They invited you 5 minutes ago.
They
invited her 5
invited me.
weeks ago.
They invited me to hang
The
out
fuck
with
is
them,
wrong with
but
her?
not really.
Wait, time out. She does stand-up?
Oh, really?
Surprise.
Wow, hickory dickory dock.
The look I just got
Oh,
was
look who just choked
Fuck
on a
your-
cock.
Oh, wait. Maybe, just maybe.
Just maybe.
Just
maybe. It's a hypothetical probability.
the enunciation.
So,
of
no
it.
one has to be
She's
joining
like, I'm
us.
not even buying this
Be a
anymore.
great night of comedy.
November
Fuck your
21st.
couch.
Tierney's Tavern.
Ooh.
Finally, an N&M special, streaming live on Amazon.
Yes.
So get the Disney Plus. Go check it out
Give
over
it
on
to
Amazon.
Amanda, please.
I was look.
I mean, she's sitting there like looking for it.
I'm the only one clapping, by the way.
Yeah, 30 sketches. I enjoyed it.
Amanda Nichols next Thursday.
What?
I'm the only
She's
one
not coming
clapping.
Thursday.
She's not coming Thursday.
She's she's shooting up. She's shooting a music video.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
Everyone's got to work.
Scantily clad underwear?
No.
No.
No,
She's like,
no.
"Fuck you, you dirty.
What
Of
part
course
of
it's
female
not.
empowerment did you not get?
Yeah, did you not
like,
hear
"Fuck
fucking
you."
Me Too movement? Did you not hear Me Too? You think there's going to be scantily clad? It's not fucking Pound Me Too, although it
Oh,
is.
Wait,
It
you
is.
were talking? No, I didn't
No, I
hear
wasn't.
that.
Yeah, I know.
It's not my
Shooting
oh,
a
wait,
fucking
it
video.
is.
Directorial debut and music video? Or have you shot?
Music video. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
directed a music video before.
Excellent.
Yay!
Excellent.
Hopefully it'll be fun. It's a good crew.
At
Good- good
Tierney's
group of
Tavern
No,
at
that's-
9 p.m.
Next Thursday. They're just going to keep trying to twist your arm. You know that, right?
Not me. Just
She's
remember
like,
that. It's
"Fuck
not me
you,
this
I'm
time.
done. I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
Not dead yet, Amazon.
She's like,
5
"Ren,
months?
I hate you. I hate
But
you.
in
dead.
all fairness, everyone hates you at some point. And then they
Everyone
love
hates
you
me.
again.
It's okay.
They-
I'm good
it's
with
a
that.
cycle with you.
He likes cycling.
I'm like,
And surfing. And he's going to be surfing with you.
Yeah, but he has a
Apparently.
shortboard.
which means
And on that note,
I think we need to end the show on that one.
I hate
You
you.
don't.
I hate you.
We
I
need to
hate you. Because if anyone knew surfing, that means I do twice as many runs as you.
Actually, yeah.
But
Actually, I have to
no one
admit.
understands it. I hate you all. Fuck you. 8-Bit Bros. We're out.
See you
Shortboard.
next Tuesday.
Shortboard. Wow.
It's actually hotter to surf a shortboard than
The cop out is to surf a longboard.
Wait, are you telling me at this point it's all about technique?